gonna hide this tape when I'm finished. If none of us make it, at least there'll be some kind of record. The storm's been hitting us hard now for 48 hours. We still have nothing to go on. One other thing. I think it rips through your clothes when it takes you over. Windows found some shredded long johns, but the name tag was missing. They could be anybody's. Nobody trusts anybody now. We're all very tired.
And now, our feature presentation.
Jose, how are you now?
Good, and you?
Not so bad.
Yeah.
You giggle puss bastard.
Giggle puss bastard.
You fucking chuckle fuck.
Chuckle fuck. There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Anyway, I guess it's time
Anywho?
for anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time. The Cinema Villains bring to you another fantabulous, splendiferous, trustworthy episode.
I'm getting very tired, Shag.
Oh, I'm tired too, bud.
I'm getting very tired.
We're all getting
We're all
very tired. We're all
Shag.
very tired. All very tired.
And I don't trust you.
Well, I don't trust me either. I don't trust you, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
If you were the real Jose, tell me something only I would know. That was your opening to, like, annoyingly sing to me, and you didn't do it.
Was that my opening?
That really was, and I'm so glad you didn't take it.
Oh, you lucky too.
I'm literally so happy that you thought about an actual thing that only I would know something about you, and no one will ever know.
Did you say an actual thing?
What we're about to talk about, or have no idea what we're about to go to. I'm going to warn you.
Warning.
This is just a big warning to anyone who's listened to this show, who's actually a fan of this show, and has known, who either knows myself or Jose here.
See.
This is probably going to be the nerdiest fucking episode of Cinema Villains known so far.
So far.
Actually, I'm going to go out and downright and say it. I don't think there's going to be a nerdier episode. I, honest to God, don't think it's going to be a nerdier episode. Think about it. This one movie is our number one, hands down favorite. We literally almost fought for us who would get to pick it first.
That is true. A couple years ago, yes. Go back and listen to that episode.
Yes.
The Halloween draft episode. The very first one.
Very
Do it
first.
now. Do it now. Now.
Do it. Kill me.
Kill me. I'm here. Sorry. Not that movie, though.
Not that movie.
That comes later.
Yes, that comes later. But no, seriously, I just want to give you guys, first off, before I continue with this warning, thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button, download button, listening to our goofy asses every other week in your homes, in your ear sets. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Seriously, from the bottom of my heart and his, and Jose, sorry, that's, yeah. See,
Yeah,
I'm already
sure.
not being trusted because why are there three people in this, Shag? I don't.
Dun, dun, dun.
But no, seriously though, all jokes aside, thank you. You guys listening to us ramble about shit that we love and we try to share with you guys is very eye-opening and we appreciate it.
Yes.
But just from me, just me. Can you please stop listening to the bulletproof episode? Go listen. Please go listen to Death by Temptation. That episode needs your love too.
Yeah,
but
that needs love.
Don't fucking keep giving. Don't click on bulletproof no more. Just spread that shit somewhere else.
Exactly.
Don't listen to that no more, please. I beg of you. Like, this is sober, humble Shag talking to you, asking you kindly, stop pressing the play button on episode bulletproof.
If you want to hear a good James Caan tribute episode, shout out to A Cut Above. They're doing what we should have did, Shag. And they're reviewing Misery.
Exactly.
I think as of right now, the latest episode, I think they're Latest episode is going to be misery.
Shout out to the cut above.
Shout out to Hydroberg, not Hydro. You're not Hydroberg.
Hey man,
because you got the drip. Hey, see?
see. But
and Jacqueline and John, all y'all. But yeah,
seriously, guys, thank you. But again, thank you so much for showing us your continued support, supporting our dumbasses any way you can. But again, I warn you that if you thought we were bad before, we are going to be 10 times worse today.
Oh, yeah.
Because we actually just left the Alamo Draft House. Seeing our favorite, and I say our because this is mine and Jose's favorite fucking horror movie.
Absolutely.
Of all time.
100%.
And that is John Carpenter's The Thing. 1982, not that bullshit from 2018.
Yeah. So technically, this is our Summer of 82 grand finale.
Yeah, this is technically not our filler episode that we had prior to this.
Yeah.
But this is our grand finale to the Summer of 82 because I think the next movie that we're doing
is 87,
is from 87. It's The Predator.
Yeah, The Predator.
Or Predator.
Predator, yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing that one. And that's just for you guys as up front because we're just going to tell you because that one had our anniversary. But this one just had its 40th anniversary.
That's right.
And we've been wanting to do this for so long. Jose's been looking at me like, why haven't we done the thing yet? And I'm looking at him going like, honest to God, I don't know why we haven't. But I'm telling him, I think we just want this to be special.
It's very special.
So, like, very, very sensual. Very intimate.
We want it to be that thing.
We,
Shag, you better watch out.
Shut up. Stop
Some
it now.
aliens
Stop.
are all
Stop
about
it. Please, God, stop. Stop.
that thing.
Stop. Before you even start. Don't.
I mean, is it better than what we were singing prior to the show?
It was, but
Okay.
but it just bothers me anyway, and you do it every fucking time. And ladies and gentlemen, I wish you could fucking see my face, me staring the death daggers into Jose's smiling, troll-worthy fucking face every time.
Are you annoyed, Shag?
Yes, I am very annoyed.
Good.
God damn it.
Ukulele solo.
Fuck you, man. But yes, we are going to be talking about John Carpenter's The Thing. And this is not only another John Carpenter movie that we've covered
Juan Campetero
on this podcast, but I'm actually going to say, is this our first sci-fi monster movie? I want to say yes.
Do we not count Godzilla?
No,
Okay,
I don't count. I count kaiju differently.
Okay, yeah, then let me see.
That's
yes,
why-
I believe it is.
Yes, this is our first sci-fi movie that we've done, a sci-fi monster movie. And
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I want to say I honestly thought it'd be Aliens first.
Yeah.
Or
Alien.
Alien,
Yeah.
yes. I thought it'd be one of the Alien movies.
Well, it's hilarious. We were almost Predator. It was almost Predator. If you think about it. So, yeah.
It was literally
We're doing
almost
2 in a
Predator.
row. I just realized that, but it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, we would have had it right there, but this is our first of that. And my God, we picked a gem. We did.
A gem.
This is the one that we probably will not shut up about like ever.
No.
Like if you like, we teased it last episode.
Yeah.
But
This was a movie we left out. This movie came out on the same day as Blade Runner.
Yes.
Which is fucking insane.
That is really fucking insane to me.
So
and
literally 2 goats.
Yes.
In their genres.
Yes.
It's on the same day. That's
On the fucking
insane.
same day. Like if we were born around that time.
Yeah.
Well, okay, probably in the 70s,
Yeah.
and then that movie. If we were the age we are now, and that movie dropped, would you think that we would still love it, or did you think that?
If we are like we are now, I think we would have.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
We might have loved Blade Runner a little more
Yeah.
back then because, just.
Yeah. Cyberpunk type
Yeah.
shit, man. Yeah.
But no.
Bright
I
neon
think
lights.
we'd have showed this movie love if
Yeah.
we'd originally saw it.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
release date.
I'm the same. I'm feeling the same because I'm starting to think that because now like I was telling Jose in a theater, I've seen this movie countless of times. I'm gonna say upwards to about 60 to 70 times.
Oh yeah, I've seen this a whole bunch too.
Like I can't even put a number on how many times I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
And every time I see it, it never changes how fucking super suspenseful it is.
Yeah.
I know what's gonna happen. I just beat by beat, but it's still fucking super tense.
Yeah.
It's so goddamn tense.
Yeah.
Fucking butthole tight tents, man.
That's right. But no, absolutely, because fucking, I'll come out and say this. I think for what John Carpenter tried to accomplish,
Yes.
I think he did it 100%. I think this is a perfect movie, in my opinion.
Yes, I'm
100%,
going to say that.
Yeah.
This and Godfather are my two perfect fucking movies.
I'll go with that, yeah.
Like two perfect movies. And people will continue, because I say Godfather, they'd be like, no, Godfather 2 is a better movie. Yes, I know. But
is it?
it is.
Nah.
I'm
That's one of those movies that's like debated.
Is it though?
It's debated, yeah.
But see, it's one of those things that I'm a Godfather 1 stan. I love that movie, but I know Godfather 2 is superior. So I can't even, I'm not, that's not a fight I'm not going to win. But I'm going to say that Godfather and The Thing are two perfect fucking movies.
Yeah.
And they are my favorite fucking movies. But now we're only talking about The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Right.
Which is funny because, like I said, we're going to get fucking, I'm going to tell you these people now. Like, I don't know if we're going to do a play-by-play because this is one of those movies. And I'm just pretend I'm looking at you directly into your eyes. Listen, my humble listener. Just picture me looking into you. I want to be very, very intimate and sensual with you, looking dead at you. Why do you have to ruin shit?
I love it because I just had to. It was there. The ball was up in the air. Oh, is it alley-oop? I'll catch it and dunk it. Well, go on. Go back to your sexual...
It wasn't sexual.
Not sexual.
Now it's just
You're
fucking
sexual.
angry.
Sensual healing. Go for it, bro.
Anyway, I want you to look at me. Just pretend you're looking at me. I want to tell you right now, I don't care what you have to do. Either buy this movie, steal it, rent it, go take that shit from your uncle's collection. I don't care. Watch this fucking movie if you've never seen it. Now, if you're a listener, you kind of get scared a little bit often and don't like the horror movies, I understand. But what we're about to go into is going to be some next level shit, and you're probably not going to understand, so I'm going to try to explain this to you like you were 4. In the easiest way fucking possible. This is pretty much a space whodunit. And it's probably pretty much, if you've heard of it, this is Among Us.
100%.
In movie form.
If you're one of these new kids and you love the video game Among Us, this is where they got the idea.
Because everybody is fucking sus.
100% sus.
Except, like, the person who is sus isn't a fucking alien.
That is true. The biggest sus
They're just a murderer.
wasn't, yeah.
But, yeah.
Yo, that's fucking sus.
Hey, yo. That's fucking sus. But no, seriously.
So much so, like, when I used to play Among Us,
Mm-hmm.
I would never say he's the imposter. I'd be like, yo, that motherfucker's the thing.
He's the
100%. I'd always say that's the thing.
That's the thing.
100%. Like, fuck this dude.
Dude, I'm telling you this. I'm horrible at Among Us because I don't lie.
Oh, and you can fucking, like, I could never lie either. If you fucking drill me, I would just start laughing.
See, it's not, no, I can keep cool.
Yeah.
Right? I don't lie, and this is one of those games to where but see, here's my problem. I don't play that game enough, so when they ask me what the fuck am I doing, they'd be like, it's him, and I'm like, what? No, it's not me. I got voted off. It was funny because, like, quick story with that game, I got voted off in my first 3 games. I got my third game. I got I murdered. So my first two attempts, I got voted off, and I'm like, bro, I didn't even get the chance to be a killer yet. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, I don't think once I played Among Us and I've ever been the killer. I've literally just got voted. And every time I got voted off, I'm like, bro, I have no idea. Because I was playing on my iPad. I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Or I couldn't figure out how to talk into the game.
Yeah.
They were talking. I'm sitting there trying to type, like, no, it wasn't me. Because they're asking me, like, so where the fuck were you? And they're like, yep, no, we're going to vote this dude out. And I get voted out. And I'm like, he's not the imposter. I'm like, well, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
And then I'm just watching the players get slaughtered, and I'm like, all right, I just exit out.
Yeah.
I want to have fun with that game, but, like, at the same time, like,
you have to have a crew of people you know, and
Yeah.
that's when it's the funnest.
Yeah, because, like, I knew fuck all of what I
Yeah.
was doing, and I'm like, oh, let me go do my task, and I'm like, somebody asked me, like, hey, Shag with 1G. Where were you? Or you couldn't even. I couldn't even be called that because that was a fucking no word. So it was like I had to have I had put Ash.
Oh, nice.
I fucking hated it. So that was another reason why I was like, no, fuck this
Black?
game. No.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't be anything. So I said Ash. Ash 13.
I'd be like,
And-
that's what I'd be like, no, this motherfucker sus. He would never call himself that.
It was like
Throw
big
him out
sus.
immediately. Throw his ass out immediately. Like, Jose, we ain't even playing yet. Nope.
Nope, sus. But no, I can't fuck with it. But like Among Us definitely got the idea from this shit.
Yeah, because this
from
fucking,
thing.
that thing took over the thing. Hey,
Hey.
take a shot every time we say.
No, they'll die. Don't do that. Seriously.
Every time we accidentally say the thing. How about that?
Where we mention it,
Well,
like
we say the word
like
the thing.
when,
we're
like no pun intended. When
yeah,
we say
like
the thing.
here's the thing, or
Here's the thing, guys.
another
And,
thing.
Like no, they'll still die.
Accidentally, they're still die. Yeah,
They'll still
no,
die.
absolutely,
Don't fucking play that game. Don't do it.
drink water. How about that?
Yeah, take shots of water.
There you
Take
go.
shots of
hydrate yourself because
Yeah.
it's still hot as fuck
Yes.
here in the south.
Yes,
I don't know about the rest of the world.
Southwest.
Are we southwest?
I fucking don't know. I came from the South, man.
I thought we were like south middle.
Sure, Jose.
Yeah, south middle, bro.
Yeah,
we're
all
true
right.
south.
Whoa, hold your fucking horses, bud.
True south.
I will strike you.
Blasphemy.
Do you want to get striked? Anyway, Jose,
Shaggy.
when what was your first experience? What was your experience watching this movie? If you can remember.
I don't think I can remember, bro, because I saw this movie a long ass time ago as a kid.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's one of those movies that just always stuck with me.
So okay, so
And it's because of Kurt Russell, because I've been a Kurt Russell fan for fucking ever.
Same
oh,
here,
Kurt
same
Russell.
here, same
in
here.
this movie, and then you just watch it and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Especially young kid Jose.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be upfront with you. I didn't sit down and watch this movie until I was in my 20s.
That's respectable.
Now,
Is it when you're
if I
going
s-
through, you're like, oh, I'm going to go back through all these movies?
yeah, I've seen this movie bits and pieces when it was on like either Cinemax or HBO back in the day. I had no idea what the fuck's going on because I do remember seeing a young Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
But I didn't put two and two together till my first Kurt Russell movie was Escape from L.A.
Nice.
And my first Kurt Russell movie I remember was Escape
Right.
from L.A., which going back to Escape from New York, I'm like, this is so much better. Why did I start with this movie? Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
Exactly,
And
right?
then I saw that and I saw young Kurt Russell. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know he was in this. And then I forgot a buddy of mine put me on this and I watched it in my 20s and I'm like, so I watched Godfather at a young age. It's two movies. The reason why I say Godfather and The Thing are my favorite movies of all time. And the reason why I'm bringing The Godfather into this is because both of these have similar things. Ha ha! See,
there we go again?
There we
Yep.
go. That's why we said don't play because
It's going to happen.
Like three fucking
We can't
shots.
help it, yeah.
The reason why I love this movie so much, because with Godfather, it made me appreciate music in movies. It made me appreciate the scores and how everything is with in the cinematography, right?
Yeah.
This made me appreciate practical effects.
Oh, 1,000%.
Because this was the first movie that I remember. I'm not gonna say that I've seen, but this is the first movie I remember looking at and going, "Holy shit! Look at that!" Like I was in awe. Like this movie made me want to do film. One
Right.
of the other and sadly it was sad. This movie and fucking sadly Urban fucking Legend 2.
Oh, Urban Cowboy?
No.
I was like,
Hell no, I'm black, bro. I ain't really seen that shit. Come on now.
that's what I was like. I'm surprised you like that movie, Shaq.
No, like
Shout out
I
to
didn't
John
get into
Travolta and
I didn't get
fake bull riding.
Yeah, I didn't get into the fucking like the artsy fartsy shit until later. But no,
Is that artsy fartsy?
it's not.
Okay, I was like, hold up, Shaq. Is that not? I was like, wait a minute.
Not. But then see now I know now you know I haven't fucking paid attention to that because
Yeah.
I just said that's not what that movie is. But no, this made me appreciate practical effects and the way that things are shot because there are scenes in this movie where that shit looks real enough. You know it's fake, but you're like, yo, that shit's really well made.
Oh yeah, well, this is like one of the greatest practical
Yes.
effects movies ever.
Absolutely, hands down, 1,000%. This really made me appreciate shit and made me appreciate sticky blood, like your corn syrup type fucking blood and shit, right?
Sticky blood.
Like that's not like the CGI bullshit. Looking for your phone there, bud.
Yeah, there you go. Hi.
This made me appreciate that shit about movies and cinematography, which has kind of made me not just a movie buff, but kind of like a movie nerd in a sense, to where I still want, if I ever got a chance to make a movie, I will want to do that.
Right.
But I also want people smarter than me to help me make this movie. But those two movies are like 1A and 1B to me, because I can't really choose which one. But like, if people always ask me what's your favorite movie of all time, and it's really hard for me not to say a horror movie. But then they're like, people who know me, they're like, what's your favorite movie that's not a horror movie? I'm like, fuck, it's Godfather. It's easy for me. But The Thing gives me everything about a horror movie that I love. It gives me the gore. It gives me my practical effects. It gives me suspense.
Good suspense too.
Gives me like, and I'm a sucker for slashers, but even then, like the suspense I get from slashers is not what I get from this movie. I have seen this movie countless of fucking times. I can literally tell you what happens in this movie like the back of my hand. Like if I had children, this would be one of them. That is how well I know this fucking movie. And I keep coming back to it, and it's so fucking suspenseful. And I always notice something new every time I watch this fucking movie. Sober and awake, because 9 times out of 10 I'm falling asleep watching this, by the way.
Right.
Like it's become one of those movies. I'm like, it's one of those comfort movies. What can I go to sleep watching? Oh yeah, I'll watch The Thing. And then that comes on and I'm just like, yes, comfort, you know? Yeah. But now it's to the point to where this movie just, it's so fucking good. It's just so good. Like, I really wish I saw this when I was younger, but it probably would have scared the ever-loving shit out of me.
Yeah.
Or give me more trust issues than I already have.
Yeah, boy.
But man, I just can't stop. I can't stop gushing over this movie, man.
Like everything's so fucking great about this movie. The direction, because like you were talking about with the shots and cinematography, because of course it's done by the GOAT Dean Cundy.
Oh yeah,
did this, so it was just like he knows how to shoot shots.
Yes,
just the way he just frames everything, dude.
Yes,
it just and the lighting he uses to choose, it's just
dude,
chef's kiss.
Yes, just that is peak.
And funny, I feel like an underrated thing about this movie is the score.
Like 10 shots. Yes,
the score by the hold on, wait, I gotta say this man's name right because I know it. I just can't. I gotta read it.
That's understandable. I get it. I
there
get
we
where
go.
you come from.
The Inoue Morricone.
Watch you be Japanese.
No. He's Italian. He's a dude.
Don't say it. It's just. Let's just.
I like saying Italian. It's just funny.
Okay, bud.
It's okay, man. It's just great. That little dun dun.
Dude.
It's funny because he's known for like these big spaghetti western-esque soundtracks, these big bombastic soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
And here he just does like his John Carpenter impersonation.
It's just like, yo.
Like you would think John Carpenter did the score, just the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just hilarious. It's kind of a funny thing.
He's like, dude, pluck these 2 strings on this bass guitar. Boom, 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 boom. And it's like, okay, that's all we need. Yeah, there's little to no music in this. Yeah. And I mean, there is music for obvious reasons, but like suspense. Like another thing I always notice when the thing is in the area, that's when you hear the thum thum.
Right.
Like that's when you know, like it's there, but it doesn't it's quiet.
Exactly.
This movie also made me appreciate other fucking things about horror movies because I always love a horror movie that doesn't play up to ramping up a song or a cue or like some type of score, some musical note, knowing that something's coming, or alarming you that if you turn that corner, like how you see in like horror movies today, some horror movies today, like you look over a corner and you just hear you hear the music kind of ramp up, and then it just stops when you hit that corner, and then like the monster, or you get a jump scare out of this. This, no, always quiet, and then something fucking creepy fucking happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like absolutely scares the fucking shit out of you. We're in the fucking theater, and like I said, we have seen this movie so many fucking times. We were in the theater, and there was a literal person in our row, a few chairs down, that fucking jumped at one of the scenes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you now, man, I had the stupidest fucking grin on my face. stupidest fucking grin on my face because I'm sitting going, "Are you serious?"
Now, are we going to get into it, or are we going to tell them the scene? Because I have a funny story about that.
Okay, so so let's get this out now. Are we doing a play-by-play, or are we gonna?
Do you think we should?
I don't want. So me personally, I don't want to. I really want them to go watch this movie. I will say we are gonna be talking about.
We're just probably gonna go all over the place with this movie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we are gonna talk about some parts in this movie. So spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the movie but are getting hyped up by us to want to see this movie because. At a shadow of a doubt, I'm gonna just speak for Jose on this one. This is guaranteed fucking recommend. This is cinema.
Absolutely.
This is a cinema villain staple.
Yes.
Fucking recommend. Hard recommend.
We couldn't recommend a movie more harder than this.
If you ever ask like, hey Shaq, Jose, what should I watch? We just throw the thing at you. We would literally just take my fucking Blu-ray copy of the thing and just throw it at you.
It's like you can't go wrong with this movie.
No.
Absolutely not.
Like, hey, what kind of suspense? The Thing.
Yeah.
What kind of horror? The Thing. What kind of sci-fi? The Thing. It's literally everything wrapped in a fucking bubble, and it's there for you. It's a fucking buffet of greatness in one fucking 2-hour-long movie. It's so good.
This is the best.
It's so good. Ugh, so good. So good. Sorry for doing that in your ears. I apologize. Kind of. But it's hard to recommend. But again, because we will not be doing a play-by-play, because I want you guys to experience this movie for the first time. If you have a chance, please rent it. Like, you can go on Vudu, YouTube, Hulu, whatever. Rent it for like $3.99. You can buy it. It is on 4K Blu-ray. If you're like fancy like Jose and just like buying that, buy it. You can definitely get it on sale.
It's on 4K now. Yeah, and the 4K copy is always going on sale. Yeah, it is. You always find it at Best Buy, so on Amazon for sale.
Because at the moment of this, at the recording of this podcast, this movie is not streaming anywhere currently. However, since it is the 40th anniversary around that, and it's also the 40th anniversary of the summer of '82, it probably will show up. Typically on AMC down the road, probably for the holiday.
Yeah, this movie always pops up somewhere.
Yeah,
it's one of those movies that finds itself streaming somewhere.
Yeah,
it's just it's not right now.
It's just not right now, but it is in theaters. So by the time this comes out, you probably can buckle down and find your local theater playing this if they haven't already.
Yeah.
But this is one I cannot recommend. I'm not gonna lie to you. You give me your fucking Cash App, I will send you the money to go rent this movie.
There you go.
I'm here now. If you send your goddamn Cash App to fucking like to Cinema Villains in our DMs, Cinema_Villains at Cinema_Villains on Twitter or on goddamn Instagram, I will gladly give you the $4 American to rent this movie.
Everyone's gonna send their shit like I ain't watching this movie. I'm just taking your cash, Shaq.
You take my goddamn cash. That's why I'm only sending you $4. So if anything, that's only gonna get you a fucking it's not even gonna buy you a thing of food. Like, what are you gonna do with $4? It's not even gonna buy you Starbucks.
4 for 4.
Not even. It's $5 now.
Blasphemy.
Yeah. It's $5
Damn
now.
you, Wendy's.
Yeah.
Damn you. Oh, no.
Yeah, everything's going up, bitch. That's why I'm giving you
right.
$4 American.
Americano.
If you want to fucking rent this movie. Like, you need to. Either rent it, steal it, something. I don't care. You need this movie in your life at least once. If you haven't fucking seen it and we are fucking hyping this movie up for you wanting to see it, you need to fucking see it. Man, how many fucking horror movies can you say black folks actually live? We got one.
Let
me have this.
Okay, yeah.
Let me have this.
Okay, yeah, sure, Shaq.
Let me have this.
Okay, Shaq. Shaq, okay.
Let me have this.
Okay.
Let me have this. But he lives. He lives.
Yeah.
Again, spoiler warning for those who haven't seen this movie. The Thing from 1982, not the one from 2018. Or when did that fucking come out? I want to say it's 2011. It's not 2011.
2011.
It's 2011?
It's 2011.
Thank God.
I was about to say 2018. I know. I just realized 2018, bro. That's like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm
Relax, my guy.
I know it's a new one. Okay, yeah, it's the thing. It's Thing 2011, not that one. Don't watch that one.
It's technically a prequel. If you want to watch that one, you watch this one first. That's all we gotta
watch
say.
this one first. Watch the 1982 version first. Then, if you really want to watch the 2011 one, go ahead. That's kind of like a soft recommend.
Yeah.
It's not as good.
No.
It's not as good. It tries to be. It does some good things, but ultimately, that is a heavy skip. But again, last call. Spoiler warning. If you want to pause this,
Spoiler warning.
if you want to pause this and go find the movie, watch it, and you want to come back, you can do that. But we're gonna give you, we'll give you time to go do this, and then we're gonna play it because we're about to get into spoiler territory in 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Okay, so yeah, Childs did technically die, but not really.
So was he a thing?
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Because that's what we're gonna call our tinfoil cap. Because we're going to be putting that shit on. Oh baby. The fucking controversies and fucking theories about this fucking movie are glorious. For you sickos who haven't seen the movie but just want to hear us talk about it, this is another reason why I love this movie. This movie is so fucking ambiguous that there are literal websites that were made to talk about the theories about this movie. Now, granted, you can catch most of these theories and stuff on YouTube. Just type in the thing and theories. You'll fucking see a fuck ton of theories.
All day
about this movie. And this is why this movie is so great, because it was so ambiguously left open by Carpenter and his crew, because they wanted you to think, like, who can you trust? And this movie is all about who can you trust and, like, stuff like that. It's literally building that suspense up, because it's like, who is what? We don't know who anything are. And one thing about people who don't like horror movies, they say horror movies are dumb. They're not really the smartest ones, or like the ones that actually like that artsy fartsy fucking A24 crap. I'm sorry, that was a lot. I didn't mean that. Okay,
he means. He 100% means
I
it.
did. I apologize for those who like those types of movies, and they look down on movies like this. The one major thing that they talk about in these types of movies.
Shot.
What?
You said thing.
Oh my God! Stop trying to kill these people, man. The one reason why people talk about this movie this way is because everyone in this movie does fucking logical things. They may make fucked up choices, but they make...
Oh, man, I wish I could force you to edit a ding every time we say a thing. That'd be fucking hilarious.
This is why we have to...
we gotta get an editor.
This is why we gotta get a proper editor, and not my angry ass fucking doing it every fucking Sunday.
Fuck that, man. We ain't got that kind of money right now. Maybe down the road.
Down the road, we'll give it to somebody else. But yeah, that's a thing counter. But the one reason why this movie rocks my socks is because everyone in this movie does everything logically, like an actual person would. Like to the point that we're like, yo, I'm not doing that. Like, why are we doing this? That's fucking stupid. And then the situation gets more tense, and everyone's kind of like, well, what the fuck else are we gonna do? Yada yada. Everything happens. Everything happens. That would be a literal thing counter. So yeah, what you looking up? What you looking up there?
I'm just looking at all the fucking trivia.
Trivia. There's a lot.
There is a whole lot.
There is a bunch. There is a bunch of
Did
trivia.
you know who was originally slated to direct and co-write this movie?
If it ain't Carpenter, I don't care. But go
It
ahead.
was Tobe Hooper.
Really?
Yeah. Hooper's version would have been drastically different from Carpenter's version.
Yeah, no. Let's never talk
Featuring
about
an alien that did not shapeshift or assimilate.
Ew.
And it followed an Ahab-like character named the Captain, who goes on an epic quest to find and kill the Thing.
Okay, low key, that actually doesn't sound as bad as I thought.
But Hooper also wanted it to be a horror comedy with slapstick humor.
No. Absolutely not.
And there it went.
Absolutely not.
Producers, when they heard his script, they were like, absolutely not, and fired him. right
yeah.
there on the spot.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, we avoided a disaster. That would have been one of the worst movies ever made.
Yes.
So there you go.
Yes, exactly. Oof. Oh, no, that just made me mad, bro. Like, why would you? No. You had me in the Captain Ahab, but then you lost me at every place else.
What else? What is one that kind of had me cracking up? So Richard Masur, David Clinton, and Thomas G. Waits had planned for a scene in which Windows and Palmer would collude against the other team members. But John Carpenter canceled the scene, and the three men began cursing Carpenter and his poor decision, unaware he could hear them on their microphone. And after 10 minutes, Carpenter approached the three men saying, I heard every word you just said.
I heard everything you just said.
That shit cracked me up when I heard that.
Bruh. How can I say this? All right. So, before we get into the tale of the tape, because there is one.
Yeah.
Jose, what did you think about this the actual monster in this movie?
What I think about the thing?
Yes.
The alien? Whatever?
The proverbial thing. What did you think about it?
It's cool.
Where do you rank it in your top monsters?
Oh, it's fucking high. Even though it's kind of weird because it doesn't have a shape, I guess.
No, it's an organism.
It is shapeless. But then again, that's pretty good. That's pretty smart. I think we need, especially if it's an alien, we need to see more. So I almost spoiled the shit out of a newer movie, so I won't say that.
Yeah,
we need to see more shit that you can never imagine.
Yes.
That shit like that. It needs to be
I just know the movie you almost
know what I'm
spoiled.
talking
Yep.
about? Yeah, because it's like, okay, you could have told me, hey, draw an alien, and I would have never drew that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. More of
that.
Yeah, more of that. So
More
that's
of
why,
that. That is I'm with you on that. I actually have this below the Xenomorph.
Oh, no, but yeah, as far as
But this is top 3.
I have it below Xenomorph and the Predator.
I put
the
Predator.
Yahweh. What do they call the Utah? I can't. They have a name. We'll find out next week.
Yeah, it's an actual name for that.
Yeah.
But no, I actually have Predators in my top 5.
Oh, really? No,
But
I have them high. I actually have them high. I think Predators are fucking dope.
Well, see, I almost count them as like more of like a humanoid
Oh, okay.
type space creature. So like, I don't really I need something like more fucked up, like to be a little higher.
What do you think of Little Gray Men?
I put the Mars Attacks people above the Gray Men.
Dog, Gray Men fuck me up, dog. I'm sitting here right now to confess those things are the scariest shit in the world to me.
With
I don't know why.
Black-eyed Gray Men.
Fuck that. I don't know if I were to see that in real life, shitting myself 100%.
And ladies and gentlemen,
you now know how to prank me.
You giving me ideas. This is not,
I fucking know.
You already know I'm fucking. Well, yeah. Now I gotta. But I'm telling you this right now. And Jose is not a small man.
Yeah.
He is not a small man. So for that to even tell me that, for him to be afraid of little green.
Well, what about the tall
men?
Gray Men? No, they don't scare me.
They don't. No, it's just
No,
small.
I expect giant alien. No, it's okay. Little small one? Nope.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
Yeah, like that movie.
Like we're not doing.
Jose's pulling out the blicky. Just be like, I'm letting off. Like, nope, absolutely not.
It's pulling out the Glock.
The Glock, lay Glock. But no, like I put the Mars Attacks aliens above them. Exactly, and they're fucking. Those things are horrifying.
Yeah, they're pretty freaky looking.
They're fucking terrifying in a sense, but they're funny. They're funny looking.
Yeah,
but they're horrifying.
What about those? Remember that movie with the? Oh my God, what was it? Is it Space Invaders?
They
I'm look like
the game, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. It's like
Oh,
they
my
look like
God.
watermelons. Because there's actually a joke where they see watermelons and they're like, huh?
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about? I can't. It might. I don't know if it's Space Invaders.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to that.
But anyway,
when I think watermelon, I'm thinking Mars Attacks again.
Yeah, no, it's something else. But
speaking of this, we're talking about games. I forgot. Did you ever play the fucking Thing game?
That's technically the sequel.
That's technically the sequel. I played that game on the Xbox.
I think I played it on PS2. It was on PS2, right?
Yeah, it was on PS2 and Xbox, but I think you can only get it on Xbox at first. Like, I think, because I know it was like, but I played that, and let me tell you, dog, that fucking game, terrifying.
Yeah, it was freaky.
And it did nothing.
No.
Like, it's not even up there with, like, Dead Space.
Oh, yeah, no.
Or, like, Resident Evil. That game did fuck all.
Yeah.
It just was fucking horrifying. And it was like, oh, but why? Oh, Shaggy, you say it didn't do anything. Why was it so scary? Because it was about tense. It was super tense. You didn't know if the thing was out there and it could be part of your team, and you didn't know.
Yeah, and
you
then,
had ways
like,
to
they had, like, freak out meters. Like,
Yep.
they would eventually, like, nah, I don't trust you no more. And your teammates will try to kill you, too.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fucking
It was
crazy.
that game, if you could fucking find it, was probably a hidden gem of a good game.
It
because
wasn't bad. No.
It was not a bad game. I was kind of scared. I was actually, I say kind of because I was bitch made. I was not trying to play no fucking horror games at that time, but I wanted to play it because I was like, oh fuck, okay, The Thing. I fucking checked it out, and I'm like, oh, absolutely not. I was like, oh, you know what? No, I fucking rented it from Blockbuster. I rented it from Blockbuster, and I was like, yeah. No. I was like, oh no.
Almost immediately later, no.
I was like, oh no. I was like, yeah. I took that bitch out of my Xbox, put that bitch back in the case, this shit right back to Blockbuster. I was like, no. Like, it was because you were in Antarctica, but you also had those buildings.
Yeah.
You also, not the buildings, but the fucking shacks.
Yeah.
That you had to go in. And the motherfuckers can just jump out at you. And of course that happens, but like you got to make sure you're not infected.
Right.
But like the game would like fuck with you, and you're just like, nope, I can't do this. That game was fucking fun. I'm glad you played it though.
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna be the only one that played.
No, I did. I made sure to play it. It was
That
great.
was fucking
There
great.
ain't no way I'm missing it.
No, it was great.
So that scene just happened because we always got the movie on in the background.
Yeah.
I gotta say this now before I forget.
Go ahead.
There's a scene with Blair, the doctor, a biologist actually.
Yep.
Well, he's doing it's the computer scene where he's like,
Oh yeah, I actually have that on my fucking movie notes.
Yeah.
That I
He really did. Look at Shaq being professional.
So here's the crazy shit. I actually, while sitting in the movie, and just so y'all can hear it, I actually, at the Alamo Draft House, they actually give you paper and pens to where you can order food, and you just you write down whatever you want that's on the menu, and you put it in these little slots, press a button, and it shines a light, and someone picks up your paper and they take it to the back. I took one of these papers during the entire movie, and I wrote down notes. And fun fact, Jose,
Yeah.
little fun known back. I've seen this movie countless of times.
Uh-huh.
The only names I could remember, Mac and Childs.
Oh, really?
I shit you not.
I always remember Windows and Palmer are the ones
I fucking never knew their names.
Yeah, I always remember
never
them.
knew their names. That's one of the reasons why I wrote this down.
Like, once I see the movie, it clicks to me, but if you were to tell me, like, if we were fucking 2 weeks from now, you'd be like, on the spot, name the Thing characters, I'd be like, fuck. I can only name McCready, Childs, Windows, and Palmer. That's it. And
I can only, off the top of my head, I can only name fucking just Childs, Mac.
Oh, and Clark.
I can get close to saying Doc,
Oh, yeah, Clark.
but I just not know what Doc's actual name was.
Right.
And then probably Blair. But,
Yeah,
but even then, I would call Blair Wilford Brimley, and that was it.
Right.
That's what I'd be like, fuck, Mac, Childs, diabetes, and I like I said, I've seen this movie countless of times, and I could not remember all of their fucking
Wilford
names.
Brimley, who's been old forever, dog.
Yes.
This man is not old. Okay, here's something that's going to blow y'all's mind. Wilford Brimley is not old in this movie, dog. He's only like in his late 30s.
Oh my God.
He's just like, bro, he was in Cocoon, a movie about like old ass people. He was in that movie and he was like only in his like 40s, dog. It's like, no, I'm playing like a 70-year-old man, but it's okay. He's just always had that old person face.
Bruh. Yes.
I think he even said, he's like, I've made my career being somebody's grandpa, and I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that. I mean, shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, he made his money, and like it's not even. It's never bad, dog. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just never knew their fucking names.
Oh,
I never knew their names.
Yeah, but back because he does a computer simulation. It's like chances people are infected already, like 75%.
Which I have written down on the top here.
And
you
then
can see.
and then of course it says like if this thing gets loose, how long till it infects the entire planet?
It said what, 27,000
Yeah, 27,000 hours, which I don't know how long that is. I think it's like 3 years or something like that.
Yeah.
If there's something that 2020 has taught us, whenever you see some shit like that in the movie, like, oh, it'll take so long to affect the entire planet. Cut that shit in half.
Yep. Cut it in half.
If 2020 has taught us something, we don't give a shit.
Nope.
And like, we're gonna get infected.
Yep.
So yeah, so there you go.
It's gonna happen.
That shit always cracks me up now. Whenever I see something like
shit
that in
like
a
that,
movie,
it'd be like,
no, it'll take this long for something to get infected. Okay,
Oh, no.
2020 has taught me cut that in half.
Cut that in half because motherfuckers are gross.
And motherfuckers like, oh, my freedom. Like, we can know about
America be
be
at
fucked.
least America
'Cause
be the
they be
biggest
like,
to
look,
fuck.
there's an alien out there. Do not go out alone with someone. Always go in pair of threes or something.
Y'all
Like, no,
made-
my freedom. I go alone. And then we're
Y'all
done.
made that up, and then Jeff Rose
Bam.
dead.
Yeah, we're fucking done.
Dead.
Aliens, all of us.
All of us dead. It's good. We could be things right now. You don't even know it.
That is true. Now, do you know when you're a thing?
So that's something I'm going to bring up.
Okay, cool.
But we're going to run through our
Okay, bet.
stuff like we normally do.
Yeah, let's run through that because I feel like we haven't done it yet.
No, we haven't. And this is
An hour in.
1 hour later. But real quick, I want to tie up something. Like I said, the monsters in the monster in this movie, which doesn't have a physical shape, but it kind of has like an ambiguity sense to it,
Yeah.
to where you'll see like certain things about it. Like it kind of molds different skeletons and stuff.
Very tentacly.
Yes,
Yeah.
like tentacles, very like just stuff like that. Not like Japanese tentacles, just more like
no.
fucking small Twizzler type fucking like shits, and
Yeah.
it's fucking gross. Like I said, I have that like in my top 3 sci-fi monsters, and that's literally the Xenomorphs, this one, and number 3 can kind of. And I had the Blob.
Oh, okay.
I had the Blob up there only because I'm like, ew, what the fuck? Oh no. Oh
Oh, this
no.
giant piece of chewed bubblegum is just melting me. Oh, this
no.
sucks.
I am fucking dead. like just, oh no.
Now that shit will suck. No, fuck that.
Oh,
Eat
my-
me thing.
like
How about
dog.
that? No,
Yeah.
don't fucking,
Yeah.
don't let me get eaten by that blob.
Assimilate
please.
me, dog.
Assimilate
Please.
me, please, dog. I give it up.
Like, I would just fuck it. Just let me die. All right.
That,
But,
like, if we're in a room, like, with a group of people, be like, look, guys, can y'all just go ahead and shoot me?
yeah, just
Because I don't want to be
fucking-
alive right now. Let
Yeah,
me-
unalive me, please.
Unalive me. I'm not a thing. But if I was, I wouldn't care. So it's best to kill me
Yeah, just
right
kill me. Kill me.
Shoot
Do
me
it.
in the head and burn me, and I'll be happy.
All right, so let's go ahead and get down to our tail of the tape with
Tail
the
of the
actual,
tape.
with his actual thing brought to you in part by Villains Wiki,
Villains Wiki.
villains.fandom.com, which I believe that's the first time I've ever set the website on this.
Oh shit, you really haven't?
Yeah, I think I haven't.
I guess because most people would just type in Villains Wiki. I
Yeah,
guess
and it'll
so.
just
Yeah,
pop
there
up.
you go. Yeah.
But anyway, obviously it doesn't have a full name, so it's unknown. The alias is called The Thing, Various, and apparently been called The Devil, which I'm gonna assume
It's probably the original or
either 1930s or
the
the
1950
2011
version. Yeah.
or 2011 one. Obviously, it's like the origin is Who Goes There, which is I believe the book.
Yeah.
Alien organism. Powers and skills. Able to launch long and sharp tentacles to grab or impale victims with. Limitless stamina. Immunity to sub-zero temperatures. Strength levels vary depending on their sizes. Invulnerability to guns. Invulnerability to guns. I just had to say it again.
Yeah.
High intelligence. Coordination. Shape-shifting. Technical knowledge. Ability to replicate and emulate victims they assimilate to a cellular level. Inherit traits and memories of victims they assimilate. Ability to merge flesh to flesh with their victims, as seen in the Adam Edward thing. Deception. Body parts that can function autonomously. Body parts that can detach from and reattach to main bodies. This thing has hobbies, apparently, and that's causing paranoia among potential victims.
There you go.
Goals: survive and repopulate, conquer planet Earth under Whiteley's command. This is the fucking video game.
Oh yeah.
Assimilate Sam Carter, assimilate everything and anyone who gets in its way, including Kate Lloyd and R.J. McCready, unknown if succeed or failed. Crimes: mass murder, animal cruelty, sabotage, stalking, attempted omnicide, forcible assimilation. The type of villain is a parasitic multi-being.
There you go. So is it a hive mind? So like when there's two things, are they on the same wavelength, or they're like
gonna say you know what? That's a good question. I don't think it's a part of the same.
Yeah.
It's a part of the same. So you know what? It's like, Cult of Chucky.
Yeah. Okay.
Cult of Chucky. I'm gonna call that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's the same thing. It's the same person. They just have their own thoughts and stuff, but they all can come together into one big giant thing. Or fucking Stranger Things season 3.
Oh, you watched
Two?
Things?
Fuck no. I watched the goddamn Dead Meat.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you what?
Hell
I
no.
still ain't seen. I've only seen one.
I have only physically seen the first season.
Yeah, I've only seen
and
season 1.
You could not get me to watch the other ones. Like, not saying that I couldn't. I just didn't have interest.
Not
I'm
even
sorry.
old boy doing the
I'm sorry,
Master
Stranger
of
Things.
Puppets?
See, yes, and that's what everyone is telling me. Shag, you would love the fuck out of season 4, and I'm like, stop telling me stuff that I would love. I know this,
Yeah.
but just give me time. Like, I'm sorry.
I'll get there eventually.
I'm sorry, fans of Stranger Things. I'm just not into it as much as you are. I apologize. Sorry to disappoint. I'm not saying it's bad. I just rather watch The Simpsons for the 16th, 100th time. So
there you go.
Just whatever. But anyway, that was Tale of the Tape. Time for you, my friend, to get into the lovely
synopsis for John Carpenter's The Thing. Let's go, everybody.
You're just not pulling
A
this up,
research team in Antarctica is hunted by a shape-shifting alien that assumes the appearance of its victims. There you go.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be a little fast. So, that's great.
Yeah, great. Super
The Thing, 1982. Directed by John Carpenter. Screenplay by Bill Lancaster. Based on the book Who Goes There by John W. Campbell. Obviously, this movie is starring this is a nice cast. This movie is starring Kurt Russell as the titular R.J. McCready,
Hey.
Wilford Brimley as Dr. Blair, the legendary Keith David as Childs, David Clennon as Palmer, T.K. Carter as Knowles, Richard Masser as Clark, Richard Dysart as Dr. Doc Copper, Charles Holohan as Vance Norris, Thomas G. Waits as Windows, Donald Moffat as Gary, Peter Maloney plays George Bennett, and Joel Paulus plays Fuchs. And then obviously you got the Norwegians characters, but obviously I'm not going to name those because they were not really in this. Also, the wolf dog was named Jed.
Oh, bro, yes. Can we talk about how the fact that's probably the greatest dog actor of all time?
Until you see Prey.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah.
I need to watch that, but no, because this dog was like,
Yes.
if you'd have told me, like, they told the dog, hey, man, you got to pretend you're not a dog.
Okay.
Dog. The dog's like, okay, because the whole time you're like, that's not a fucking dog.
That's not a dog.
You look at the way that dog acts and like, that's not a fucking dog, yo.
Dog. The dog is just sitting there chilling, staring out the window.
Yeah.
And just be like, bro, what's that dog doing?
Like, why is that dog menacingly looking over the...
Like, you just see the JoJo menacing
I was about to say, can you
symbols?
not see those? No, fuck.
Like, fuck. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit. So, man, I gotta tell you, like that. This movie's so fucking good, bro.
So
okay.
damn good.
Okay, Jose. This movie dropped in June 25th of 1982, distributed by Universal Pictures, which is another reason why I think it'll probably be on Peacock later down the road.
Probably closer to spooky season.
Yeah. But it's kind of funny because of the 40th anniversary and everything.
I know, right? You figure it would have been out already.
But, Jose, time to play your favorite game.
Oh, yes.
Bop or flop.
Flop it. Flop it.
You, too, can play Bop and Flop at home.
There you go.
Alongside
with me.
Alongside Jose here. Unlike Jose, you actually have the ability to look on your phones and go look this shit up.
Yeah, go.
And I will call his ass out, calling him a cheater, if he brings up that shit on his
cheater,
phone.
cheater, blumpkin eater.
Hey, yo.
That's fucking sus.
Anyway, Jose, you and I both know, and this is just a freebie. I'm just giving it to you.
Yeah.
You and I both know that this movie was considered a financial flop.
Oh, it was a big flop and critical flop at the time.
It was a critical flop. Critical flop, not a financial flop, but a critical
Yeah.
flop. I may have just spoiled something for you,
Hey.
but it was a critical flop. So you already know it's a flop.
Yeah.
But this movie had a budget of $15 million.
Yes.
What was the final box office number?
25?
Is he going 25?
Oh, fuck, because I'm trying to think of that fucking list again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
The crazy shit is, folks, he actually had that list in front of his face, and he told himself that he wasn't going to look.
Yeah, just in case.
It was funny because I was like, you can go ahead and look, because I don't think he was going to remember it.
But Mad Max was like 20-something, wasn't it? So I'm just up 22.
You're going to say 22?
Yeah.
22.
Yes.
You positive?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Survey says we both know that the Predator, the Thing,
Yeah.
the Thing came out June 25th of 1982 and was a critical flop.
Yeah.
But in North America, actually, let me see if I can get the final tally for box office. I got it right here, folks. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, because it only is counting America. It's only counting American numbers. But with a whopping budget of $15 million, this movie had a take home of $19.6 million. You were so close.
So close.
So close.
Yeah.
Making it apparently from Wikipedia, it is saying that it dropped out of the top 10 grossing films after 3 weeks and ended its run earning a total of $19.6 million against a $15 million budget, making it only the 42nd highest grossing film of 1982.
Holy shit.
It was not a box office failure, nor was it a hit.
Yeah.
So this hilariously,
So it's kind of like a meh.
this is hilariously enjoyable mid
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
1982.
in 1982, yeah.
Because that shit now.
Yeah, this shit got fucking panned. I know even, like, Cisco and Ebo called this, like, garbage.
Yep.
Like, and I know for a fact this one hurt John Carpenter.
Yeah.
Like, because this is his favorite. He's gone on to say this is his favorite movie he's made. And,
Yeah.
like, he wanted this to be a hit so bad, and it just wasn't.
Yeah.
He's kind of jaded about it now, too, a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Because everyone loves this movie.
He's like, where were you fuckers
Yeah.
now?
And he's like, where were you then? How about that?
It's like, we weren't born yet, John.
Because he just knew this was it. He's like, this is my big budget movie. This is going to be it. I'm going to this is going to take me to the top.
We weren't born yet, John.
Exactly, man. Come on. It's like I shared that meme a long time ago from Back to the Future. Where it's like
Yeah.
John Carpenter releasing the thing.
is like, you're not going to love it, but your kids will.
But your kids are real. He's like, I guess you're not ready for that.
You guys are not ready, right? But your kids are going to
Your kids
love
are going to love it.
it. That's fucking great.
And it's fucking gay. Yeah, because it wasn't until like the 90s where someone else reviewed it. Like, some reviewer, I guess, went in and reviewed it and was like, I don't know what people are talking about. This movie is amazing.
Dude,
Like,
not
what
only-
the hell?
Yeah, because it's actually in this Wikipedia page is actually saying
Yeah.
that, but it's coming out. It's saying Trace Thurman described it as one of the best films ever, and in
Yeah.
2008, Empire magazine selected it as one of the 500 greatest movies of all time at number 289, calling it a peerless masterpiece of relentless suspense, retina-wrecking visual excess, and outright nihilistic terror.
Yeah.
It is now considered to be one of the greatest horror movies ever made and a classic of the genre. Several publications have called it one of the best films of 1982, including filmsite.org, film.com, and Entertainment Weekly. And it keeps going on and on and on. Obviously, with IGN putting it on its film, IGN numerous publications have ranked it as one of the best science fiction films, including including IGN's list put in at number 4, number 12 by The Thrillist in 2008. IGN was 2016. Number 17 by Games Radar, which is 2018. Number 31 by Paste in 2018. Number 32 by Esquire, 2015, and Popular Mechanics in 2017. And number 76 by Rotten Tomatoes in 2017, based on an average review score.
There you go.
That is, we're getting into some deep
I
shit.
know, right? Have you seen the weird TV version of this?
So that's also what this mentioned, and I haven't fucking seen it.
Yeah, I think you can find the clips of it on YouTube because I don't think they put it on the special features. But it has like a weird voiceover that explains everyone's job. Mm-hmm. Like Bennings is apparently like a meteorologist.
Yeah,
and it makes sense because he's always like, hey, the weather's gonna clear up pretty soon. Or
yeah, it's just like it fleshes out the characters more. From what
like,
I remember.
R.J. McCready, he's a pilot from the Air Force. That got in trouble for punching out his superior or something like that. Or some shit. Yeah,
like some shit that fucking.
So that's why he's stuck in fucking in Antarctica. Like, send your ass up there.
Like,
how about that, buddy?
Like, go head up there, and that's why he's got his own shack away from everyone. He's like, so you don't whoop nobody's ass.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, and then, like, I think skipping ahead. I think that version ends like with the dog from the beginning just taking off again. Like, oh no, it survived.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, it survived, and there it goes.
There it goes. It's just like, like it's gonna find. Yeah, and it's just
like,
gonna fuck something up. Like, well, sorry, penguins.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry, penguins.
Oh, you flightless bird bastards. Okay.
I'd love to see that where he assimilates a penguin. It's time for me to fly.
Like, fuck.
Oh, shit. Oh,
like, goddamn. Fuck.
No.
Okay. So, Jose.
Shaggy.
We are already an hour in, and we have not even tackled this movie. We've just been gushing.
And talking about
just nonsense and stuff and how much this movie's meant to shit me and you. Now we can actually start talking about this movie.
Before we start talking about it, we got to talk about the greatness that is Kurt Russell's hair.
Oh my god,
and beard in this movie.
Flow.
It took him a year to grow this shit.
The flow, the salad on that man.
That's great. It is fucking.
Dude, I want to like retouch
perfection.
I want to retouch my locks on the side and kind of cut it short and just like that shit is just. Yes, man. Holy shit.
It's great.
Young Kurt Russell is a stud.
Is a chiseled god.
Yes.
Like, he really is. Like, holy shit.
That man is just one of the greatest. Like, holy shit. Like,
oh, my God. Every time I think of that, like, I think it was C said about about his Caesar from the short box. What he said about Kurt Russell's son. Because they were talking about
man, yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
They're like, well, his son kind of looks like him, too. It's like, fucking Goldie Hawn. You fucked it up. You fucked up. We could have had another chiseled god. You fucked it up. I was like, God damn.
Hold on, man. Goldie Hawn. Respect to Goldie Hawn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Respect to Goldie Hawn.
Man.
It's like, hey, man.
Hey,
like,
you got to chill, bro.
Like, hey, bro, come on, man.
You've gone too far now.
He's like, whoa. Well, it's not her fault, bro.
You got too much dip on your chip.
You got too much dip on his chip. Come on, man. Because he was a scary fucker in Overlord.
Yes,
I will give him that. He's a goofy bastard in fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier.
His MAGA cap,
his MAGA cap, but like in fucking Overlord, shit.
Right.
All right, man. So let's tackle this. How you want to do this? How do you want to just talk about our favorite scenes?
They just talk about our favorite scenes,
or do you just want to say fuck that and throw on our tinfoil caps?
Never mind that shit. No.
And just get right into the fucking insanity.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's get into the insanity. Yes.
That's gonna be fun.
I am literally going to put on a hat. Well, I already have a hat on. I'm not going to get up and make a tinfoil hat.
Yeah, me neither.
And put
it's
one
too
on
much.
my hat.
It's too far.
But just picture it like as I'm putting.
Just think of that scene from Signs. When they got their shit on, that's just me and Shaq right now. Just
that's us as fuck right now.
Watching the TV, watching the thing again.
Like just watching the thing, like just going in there and like, all right, fuck it. Who do you think was the first motherfucker to get assimilated?
Okay, so for the longest time, I was down with it's 100% Palmer.
Okay.
The more I think about it, especially at this last viewing in theaters,
yes,
I think it's Norris.
Mm-hmm.
Because check this out.
Mm-hmm.
There is a scene after that where Palmer is alone with Childs.
Mm-hmm.
They're smoking together.
Yeah.
Could have easily assimilated Childs right there.
Yeah.
He didn't, though. So that's why I'm thinking it's Norris.
So it's funny because one of the things I actually have here is a list, a horrible, horrible, horrible list of people, and I'm going to even show it to you. A horrible list of people at the top that, in order, who I had assimilated. Palmer is at the top because I wrote Punk Jacket because I didn't know his name.
Yeah.
That's why I was like scratching everything out once I kind of really got their names.
Yeah.
But like, I still think it's Palmer because of the hair. But
Oh yeah, it looks like
that's because of the hair. However, Norris also kind of has the same hair.
Yeah.
And if you look at the silhouette, it looks like Buddy's wearing a fucking turtleneck.
Yeah, because Norris had those. Yeah.
Yes. But here's the crazy shit. The reason why I also think it's Palmer is because Palmer is like the first one, and he's trying to learn. Because remember, it's not going to assimilate you unless it needs to.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
It's trying to learn every fucking thing, like to where it does that. And then after that, you don't even see after like when it's like you see the one time it smokes and then it doesn't smoke anymore.
Yeah.
If you notice it, just like little shit like that. But same thing could be said about Norris, because Norris fucking doesn't do anything because he didn't even fucking try to assimilate. Because my whole thing is, if it's Norris that was assimilated, then what happened? Then how did Palmer get assimilated?
Yeah.
Where did Palmer get assimilated?
That's the thing. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, but that's the thing.
You don't know
You
when.
don't know when.
You don't know when. So
Yeah.
it's like, because I can tell you that like Norris could have gotten assimilated when they're with Palmer, and he had time to do that.
Yeah.
But also, Norris could have been Norris could have also been assimilated because he was also in the rooms with the doctors at
Right.
times. So both men had opportunities to get that.
Yeah.
I still say that was fucking Norris, not Norris.
Palmer.
I still say that's Palmer, but I can easily be swayed that it was okay. I'll even say this: before we fucking saw that movie in theaters tonight, I swear to God, I could have. If you told me it was Palmer, I'd be like, "That's fucking Palmer."
Yeah.
Then
No,
I fucking
absolutely.
looked and I looked at the fucking turtleneck, and I'm like,
Wait a minute.
fuck, because only Norris had a turtleneck that
Yeah.
I remember with that fucking hair, with the fucking hair and shit. And then I'm like, Palmer had a jacket, and a jacket silhouette's not gonna fucking look tight around your neck.
No.
So I'm like, fuck, it could be. I could
Yeah.
be swayed. I could
Yeah.
be swayed. But I have my order of assimilated parties right here, and you can agree or disagree with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep Palmer still at number one.
Okay. Just who you got next?
I actually hold on. I gotta look because I scratched a lot of shit out. I've called like Blair was my second. Blair's my second
Okay.
because of the reason he took the fucking pencil and poked at the body and put it to his mouth.
Yeah.
That any one of those fucking cells could have just easily just crawled into him.
Yep.
And what we realize is it takes, unless it physically attacks you, it takes longer for you to be assimilated.
Yeah.
Because any smaller thing fucking just gets, any smaller cell that gets inside you, it's gonna continue to try to grow. And then Blair, which is Wilford Brimley's character, was in that shit isolated, and no one else could come out to him to come get him.
Yeah.
Right? He's low key turning into that. Like when he say, "Look out for Clark" in the beginning, and when he was locked up, he
Yeah.
said, "Hey, watch Clark, watch him. I don't fucking trust him."
Yeah.
That's Blair. When they come back to check on Blair, that's not Blair.
Right. Yeah. No,
That's-
100%. I
That
believe
is not
yeah.
Blair. He's like, "Look, man, I just want to get out. I'm fine. Whatever was wrong with me, I'm good. I'm not going to harm anyone. I'm not going to do anything. I just don't want to be in here anymore." He had the noose.
Yeah.
Blair knew he was fucking infected, so he wanted to make sure that motherfucker couldn't leave
Yeah.
or couldn't radio for help, couldn't get anything. Blair was literally like, fuck, it's too late for me.
Yeah.
If I'm going down, I'm taking this motherfucker with me.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, then he gets stomped the fuck out and put in the tool shed.
Yeah.
But after Blair, I had Biddings, and then I got Norris.
Yeah. Because you see Bennings. Bennings is 100%. You know when he gets infected. Yeah.
It's crazy because for the longest time, I actually thought the dog infected him first.
Yeah.
But then I forgot Bennings literally gets infected
Yeah.
in the room
By that
the
weird
fucking
Two-Face
by the
one.
fucking dead body
Yeah.
thing that reanimated. So yeah, but
So another thing, what or who killed Fuchs?
ooh, I'm gonna say it was fucking. See, you said Fuchs. I was gonna ask you who you think fucked up the blood. It's got to be Norris or
It's
Palmer.
got to be.
It's got to be Norris or Palmer
Yeah. It's one of those two for sure.
because Because Doc and Gary were never
Yeah.
they were never assimilated. They were never fucking assimilated, right? It was Doc and and they were the only two people with the keys. But you got to look at it. Who was close to them the entire time? It would have been Norris.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, because he was there the whole time.
Norris is with them.
Yeah.
So even though he may not know the plan,
Right.
he knows about that blood, and he knows that Fuchs is thinking of some shit, but he doesn't hear exactly what it is because I forget. I think Norris was outside with him, but like high key, and it's crazy because they're put in the scene that we're looking at. Norris and fucking Palmer are side by side, and you got to look at little shit like that. It's like little shit. Like, do they stay together, like side by side the whole time?
Yeah.
Like when one kid's taking care of the other one gets assimilated, and they're kind of like, "Yo, I got to stick close by to him."
Yeah.
To make sure I'm not gonna fucking die. But
Yeah, I think it's one of those, like when you play, like, oh my God, like when you play Among Us,
yep,
you know who's the other dude,
yep,
and you're like, if you get caught, I gotta play along,
yep,
because I can't get caught in the process. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Yeah,
I gotta rat you
one
out.
of us gotta live for us to win.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
one
saying?
of us gotta live for us to win. But the crazy shit on top of this is neither Palmer or Norris blame each other.
No.
They blame other folks.
Yeah.
But anytime any one of those dudes get blamed, they don't say shit. Like Norris, if you notice, does not say a motherfucking thing.
No.
He's literally defending himself.
And he's literally there fucking with Windows.
Yes.
To cause more paranoia. He's like, I want you with Windows. No, I'm not going with Windows. What's like, fuck you, dude. Like, because he knows Windows is on fucking edge already.
Yeah, Windows is on edge. He's like, yo, don't leave me with him. He's going to fucking kill me. And you're the fucking thing. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, dude. Like, fuck. It's to the point to where, like, and I said here in my notes, kind of, because they're fucking sloppy as shit. But, yeah, Blair slowly just transforms into it. Which is the reason why I'm saying it takes long is because Norris, Palmer, and Blair didn't get violently assimilated. They had parts of them. Well, Blair was probably violently. Well, no, because it would have been kind of a trail somewhere. If it was Palmer, the dog would have fucking like ripped him apart. But and another thing they pointed out is like when they assimilate you, the clothes shed, and they got the finding thing. Norris and Palmer are the only two that keep their jackets on the entire time.
That is true, yeah.
And
it's one of those things you don't think about because in the fucking Arctic, of course they're gonna keep the jackets.
They're keep their Arctic. No one's thinking about anything because it's fucking cold.
Yeah.
This is how crazy good this movie is because they are stirring up trouble that no one trusts anybody.
No.
Everyone wants to. It's funny. No one trusts anybody, but everybody wants to turn on fucking Mac. And sometimes I want to say they want to turn on Childs.
And they wanted to turn on
Gary. Yeah.
So instantly they always try to make you turn on your leader.
Yes.
So yeah, because
Gary was
immediately with the blood thing they were like, no, Gary, that's you. It's 100%.
Yeah, it's you because it's like you and Doc have the keys.
Yeah, so it's clearly one of your two.
It's one of you two,
but
and
it's like more than likely you, Gary.
It's like and Gary's like, dog, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Also, shouts out to Doc for having a nose ring.
Hey, there you go.
I never fucking. It is crazy. As many times I've seen this movie, I've never fucking noticed it before.
Don't he have a dangly earring too?
I think so, but I know he has that fucking. I know that nose ring is like way the fuck over here, like on the fucking side of the nose. And I'm like, I've never fucking noticed that. I'm like, hey, it's because I have a nose ring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, is this fucking old man Thought? Let's go.
Old man Thought. Oh my God.
Let's go. Thought brothers, thoughting it out.
God damn it.
My man's loosey goosey with the thing.
This is why Shag would become a thing. He's just too trusting.
Hey, bro.
But to be fair, the doctor was never a thing.
He was never
a thing. Yeah.
Now we knew going into this movie, as many times we've seen this movie, the people who weren't things, who never were assimilated.
Yeah.
Was Clark
McCready.
Well, Clark McCready.
Windows.
Windows.
And no.
Well, no, Windows was assimilated.
Well, towards the end, yeah. Well, after his death.
I'm gonna say, we're thinking about these. The people who died
Yeah.
that weren't ever things were Clark and fucking and Clark and Doc.
Yeah.
They were never fucking things. The argument can be made for Fuchs.
Right.
Because answer your question, who you think killed Fuchs? Well, who I think killed Fuchs? I'm gonna fucking say it was it's.
At that point, it could have been Blair.
It was probably it could have been Blair.
Because clearly he had an underground passage that he was working on.
Yeah, and could have got out.
When they weren't messing around. Like,
and could have,
no one was paying
and
attention.
then Blair got out because he was actually, you know what? I'm gonna say it's Blair too because he could have got out, literally picked shit up, like because he was building that fucking spaceship,
Yeah.
or something to keep in the bottom, but like Blair could have got out, fucking found Fuchs, took Fuchs out. Fuchs was like, yo, fuck that, and burned himself.
Yeah.
He could have killed himself, because that's some of the theories that Fuchs fucking was like, nope, fuck this, and he fucking set himself on fire.
Yeah.
Because Blair is not going to because the things are not going to set you on fire. They're either going to kill you or assimilate you.
Yeah, they're not trying to get near fire. That is one thing that can fuck them up.
Exactly. If you are a threat, it's going to take you out or assimilate you. This one, Blair was like, yo, fuck that, and he fucking lit himself up. Because there wasn't anybody else to fucking turn him, to fucking set him on fire.
Yeah,
there was no one.
Yeah, because it's weird. It's a weird scene.
It's a weird scene. It's like, it's one of those things that is like, you think it's a loop. It's like, yo, I think this is a fucking hole in the movie, like the loophole. Like, what happened here? And it's like, no, that's what the movie wants you to think.
It leaves it ambiguous.
It wants to be ambiguously leaves that up to you to think out, because what fucking happened to Fuchs?
Yeah.
Like, Fuchs was never assimilated. Fuchs was just murdered, but he could have fucking just killed himself. I'm personally thinking Blair got to him. He knew he was going to fucking die or be assimilated, and he just set himself on fire.
Yeah. He just said,
He said, yo, fuck it.
Not at all.
And go. And then you fucking see McCready's jacket, and people think it's McCready.
Yeah.
Because they can't find him.
Right.
And
But didn't they lock him up in his little storage thing?
so he dipped. No, because Knowles went in there, saw his jacket,
Yeah.
and then fucking left him out there.
But wasn't that his room, though?
So
Right,
here's
or
the
no?
thing. They were chained together.
Yeah.
They were chained together. When he said he cut him loose, he cut that chain off and hauled ass.
Yeah.
You can't be out there by yourself
Right.
in that particular weather and expect to make it, right?
Yeah.
So he's out there by himself and just dipped, right? And McCready probably didn't even notice that Knowles was gone. That Knowles fucking hauled ass back to the fucking back to the bunker, and McCready's out there by himself in crazy negative degree weather.
Yeah.
So it's insane to me, man. It's insane to me. Like on how good this movie is. Like but yeah, I'm saying Fuchs killed himself. He knew better. Fuchs was one of the people, one of the doctor folks that knew better. It was like him, Doc, and Blair, but Blair was a biologist. But they all were smart enough, and that's what I love about this movie. Everybody was logical.
Yeah.
Everybody was logical.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, if I'm not him, then you are. Or like they were logical up until the point of paranoia just struck. When paranoia got really bad,
absolutely.
when the paranoia got really bad, they were fucking like, okay, logic is out the fucking window.
Right.
Logic is gone. Because I can't fucking trust them. I can't trust anybody in this fucking room until the fucking test happens.
Yeah.
And quite possibly, the test is probably one of the most pop culture things about this movie.
Right.
Because you see it in other movies. Matter of fact, I know the first thing that brings up to me is South Park.
Do they do this? I don't remember.
Yeah, South Park.
Oh, shit.
And fucking, I forgot what the reference was, but they all were dressed up. And Cartman obviously was wanting to be fucking McCready, and he fucking takes, I forgot whose blood, and just kind of just splashes it on him. Like, oh, he's the thing. You know, like, I think it was like Cooties or some shit.
Oh, okay.
It was weird. It was fucking weird. It was.
'Cause I know they did They Live. They recreated that fight.
They did that, but it was, but no, they also did the thing.
Nice.
I do remember that. Like, that's one of the most iconic things. That's one of the most iconic scenes in this movie. I mean, there's other iconic scenes in this movie, but with the blood test, which they take a red hot copper wire with a flamethrower, heat the wire up, and they take it to people's blood samples that they got from cutting their like finger or thumb and placing it in a testing glass. And they put and McCready drags the copper through the blood to see if it reacts, because his logic was, if they're human, it's just tissue.
Yeah.
Right? It's not going to do anything. However, if you're the Thing, you are literally going into defense mode.
Yeah.
So if we take this hot copper wire and you feel like it's a threat, you're going to fucking react. Lo and behold, they were going through these. They went through Windows. Then they did McGreedy. Then they fucking did, but then they did Clark.
And the Doc.
And then Doc.
Yeah.
All of them were negative. And this is how we understand that Palmer has been assimilated as a thing, because the fucking shit, the blood fucking jumps.
Yeah.
But it's like, it forms into like what I can only assume is like a fucking monkey fist.
Yeah.
Just shooting out. Like, whop!
Yeah.
Just punches the fucking air. And Palmer, this whole scene is so fucking tense because you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
You don't know. You think, and the one person you think it is, it ain't.
Right. Although looking at it now, knowing what you know, knowing who's like Palmer's the Thing, the faces he makes before it is like, oh yeah, he knows he's about to get busted. He's just like, oh shit, here we go.
But he was so calm though.
Yeah, he was still calm about it though. But he's like, oh, this ain't going good.
He's like, fuck. All right, it's might be a wrap for me.
It's funny because they're all tied together.
Yes.
If he'd have got that flamethrower off,
bro,
Gary's dead.
Yeah, Gary definitely would have caught fire. Yeah. See how close it was.
Yeah, see how close. No, they might all be dead.
Cooked.
Yeah, 100% roast.
Cooked.
All of them.
Rotisserie.
Yep.
Barbecue chicken. But going from that in, and then
something we must point out.
Go ahead.
The fact that they're named Mac and Windows
Yes.
is not a reference to Windows and Mac.
No,
that shit wasn't invented yet.
Yes, that came down. That shit came later.
Yeah, so everyone thinks, oh, is that a fucking computer reference? Ha ha ha. No, it's absolutely not.
Nope, not even a thing yet.
Yeah,
not a thing.
Shot.
Stop it. They are fucking
dead.
Blacked out.
They have died.
They stopped.
The fucking
they stopped 30 minutes ago.
The fucking From Software, you've died.
You've
fucking
died.
shit that popped out a whole lot too long time ago.
We are not responsible for your drinking habits, people.
Okay, so because I always like to do what ifs.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie Casey, Isaac Hayes, Jeffrey Holder, Ernie Hudson, and Carl Weathers were all considered for the role of Childs.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember Isaac Hayes.
Ernie Hudson almost got it, but he lost it to
Keith David. That would have been crazy, man.
Yeah.
Ernie Hudson being fucking Childs, but I think that would have hurt my spirit because I saw Ghostbusters first.
Yeah.
And had I would have saw this after, and then I'd have been like, no, not Ernie Hudson.
And Donald Pleasance was originally going to play Blair, but scheduling conflicts, he couldn't do it.
Yeah, they got Wilford Brimley.
Although I would have loved to see his freak out scene.
Yeah.
It's trying to assimilate us.
It's like it's trying to assimilate us. The blackest eyes. The blackest eyes.
I shot him 4 times.
I shot him 4 times, damn it.
Hit the wall.
Oh. Michael.
Like, what the hell is he talking about?
Like some dude named Michael. I don't fucking know.
No.
He's the devil. Nah, man. But no, dude. Like this. Like, man. Just looking at this scene again, because it's on television. We got it on its background now. But like, just looking at this scene, it's just super iconic. Because again, tensions are high. Because not only do they not know that they're the Thing. Like, I'm also, you don't know that I'm also assuming that you don't know you've been taken over until it's too late. Unless you were violently fucking assimilated. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you were violently fucking assimilated. And that's one thing that I've seen with this. It's like, even the shit that we're, like, the theories that we are coming out with, it's not even, because you can watch this and you can have your own fucking theory about it.
Yeah.
You can literally have your own, unless it was blatant that you can't, but
right.
You literally can have your own theory about it. Because here's one thing I will ask you, Jose.
Uh-huh.
How come Clark never got fucking assimilated?
That is true. Because he was with that dog forever.
Yes. The longest of times. Like, how is he not assimilated?
My only thing is...
Ha.
Oh, God damn it. Fucking... So the dog was just chilling. And he was like, I'm going to assimilate one person just in case.
Mm-hmm. And see,
Because they don't know what the fuck's going on.
You see why I say it was Palmer?
Yeah.
Because Palmer
It
would
wasn't
technically...
until they're like, hey, we got to go check out that place. And that's when the dog... If you notice, the dog was like, excuse me? Y'all going where?
Like, hey, no, let's not do that.
Hey, look at me work my tail.
Like, hey,
Go.
hey, look at me, I'm doing stuff.
Yeah. Like, oh, shit.
He's like, fuck.
He's like, oh, bother.
He's just looking out the window. Fuck.
Yeah. And then, so I guess that's when he's like, okay, I guess I got to play it cool. They might not figure nothing out. And then it's like, he's there in the autopsy room, too.
Yes.
Because he's like, oh, this thing.
He's like,
oh, fuck. This person's this is a human that got organs and stuff. And he's just kind of like.
The dog's just sitting in the room like, bringing out his little gun.
And like I said, put him with other dogs. Shit.
He's like, shit. Well, fuck it. Cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah, because I was like, well, maybe these dogs will play it cool. All of them start growling. He's like,
oh, shit. All right, fuck it.
That's what I'm talking about. The animals got Oscars.
Yes.
That dog won it the minute he went into that cage.
Like,
and just sat down like, okay, I'm just hopefully no one
I'm
freaks
cool.
out. Yeah. Just look straight ahead, not looking at y'all.
Motherfucker's like, wait a minute. Hey, what? He's like, he came in, he's like, yo, Dragon Ball GT is the shit. Like, what the fuck did you just say? Hey, yo, what the fuck did you just say? And then the fucking dogs just attacked him.
That's why I always liked Bob on Fire. He would automatically be a thing to me. Because he was like, oh yeah, Godzilla 98 is the best Godzilla.
It's like, but he was never the thing. Or was he?
Or was he?
Or was he? We can't trust him. Fucking A, man. Dog, like I'm telling you, man. Like, that shit is... I'm telling you, bro, like, this movie just had me on edge because I never understood how Clark escaped the fact that he was never assimilated. And a part of me, I was like, is it because that he was not the smartest out of everyone? Because, like, Clark, to me, was kind of,
Because you see Clark and you're like, no, this motherfucker's a thing. 100% this motherfucker's a thing.
Dude.
Just because he's kind of like this weird, but no, when we think about it, he's just a guy who probably doesn't fuck with people but loves animals.
Yes.
That's like, you're like, no, it makes actually sense he acts the way he does. And
yes.
Yeah.
And then, like, the way, just because when he sees fucking McCready fucking shoot, when he sees Max shoot at the dogs to try to kill the thing, and he fucks around and hits one of the dogs, he's like, no! And he just, like, fucking fights him off. And I'm like, bro, that shit's gonna get you killed.
And then when they're like, oh, Blair killed the dogs, he was like, what? And he just, like, ran.
He ran and
go
looked
check
at the dogs. And then he's like, has the scalpel, ready to fucking kill Mac. Ready to fucking, and Mac is short for McCready.
Yeah.
But he's like ready to fucking kill him or ready to attack him, and then he's just like, yo,
he just
fuck
get
it.
domed.
He gets fucking popped in the head. Because I'm like, look, bro, what are you doing?
Which is like, oh, he was human, so that makes you a murderer. Like, no, that's technically self-defense.
It's technically self-defense. You literally saw him
lunge at me with a fucking scalpel. Fuck out of here.
He's like, fuck out of here. Like, come on now.
I'll just shoot you. I'll show you murder.
Pow. And it was like, and he was literally trying to fight him. Like, Clark and the misdirection with Clark was a beautiful thing because you literally could have thought that he's been assimilated.
Oh yeah,
and he was doing that, but he never did. And it made me think too. Is it because that Clark was kind of remedial,
probably,
and not as smart as the other ones?
Maybe
that he couldn't be or nonchalant as the other ones, to where he already would have been suspected.
I think so, because fucking Blair immediately suspected him.
Bro,
he's
Blair,
like, how long with that dog? I don't know, about an hour and a half.
Blair's looking at him like, interesting.
That's why I say he might as well looked at him and say, yo, that's fucking sus.
Like, an hour, eh?
Why the hell are you looking at me like that for?
No reason.
I can do the point the eyeballs.
Yeah,
like
point the eyeballs. Or like the fucking Telltale games is fucking like, Blair will remember this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Blair is suspicious. Just, oh my God, dude. But again, this all comes back down to why I thought Palmer was assimilated, was the first one to be assimilated, because the dog played it cool.
Yeah.
And Palmer played it cool for the fucking longest, right? Norris fucking acting weird. The second half of it.
Yeah, because like Norris, I choose you to be in charge. No, I don't feel like it.
No, I'm not up to that, guys. No, I'm not up to that, guys. And I'm like, yo, fuck it. But like, and it's funny because it's like the thing is not aggressive.
No,
it's not aggressive. It's only aggressive when it has to protect itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's on a planet that it doesn't want to be on, and it's trying to get the fuck out of here. But the only thing is, it's like, yo, fuck it. I might as well just take over this planet.
Which is so smart, because it's one of the things I don't like about the prequel.
Yeah.
Because if you see the way the Thing acts in that prequel, it should just murder everyone. Because that thing is just taking out people left and right.
Yes.
In the prequel.
Yeah.
It's like turning into fucking Blade. It's turning into a Resident Evil monster.
Yep.
And just fucking taking people out like one at a time.
And it shouldn't. It's kind of like, yo, it just woke up pissed. And should have been, which I kind of understand, because even you go back and listen, it was like, it just, whatever they did, they woke it up.
Like, and probably not in the best of moods.
Probably not in the best of moods, and it just fucking started killing. But then it's like, okay, I'm getting hunted, but how would it go from that to, how would it go from super fucking aggy to like calm, cool, and collected? It's like, I have to play it cool because I could fucking die.
Yeah, no, and to be fair, I've heard someone say, no, it makes sense because this is round 2 for it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, going full Rambo didn't work.
Yep.
So let me Solid Snake this shit instead.
Yep.
Just like
stealth
mission this shit.
Fucking A, man. Oh my god, this movie is fucking brilliant.
Fucking brilliant.
Fuck.
And before we go, can we just talk about the defibrillator scene?
Yeah,
How it's
of
one
course.
of the greatest fucking scenes in cinema.
Yes.
It's just amazing.
Cinema. But yes. Obviously, we were going to talk about that one. I was going to ask you what your favorite scene was.
Yeah, because obviously
it's probably that for you. It's probably that one.
Yeah, because it's just amazing.
It's all of it, man. The effects.
The practical effects, top notch. Shout out to Rob Bottin. Our second Rob Bottin movie.
Yes,
because the first was The Howling.
Oh man, go listen to Howling.
Go listen to Howling. That was, and then listen to Death by Temptation.
Yeah, that was early Cinema Villains,
Yeah.
and then now just listen to Death by Temptation, which. Part of me always wants to go back and do like revisits of our old older episodes and kind of redo them, because I feel like some of them we didn't do proper justice.
Right.
And Death by Temptation was probably
be another one. That
probably be one of them. One of them. But no, man, you want to say someone says, hey, matter of fact, I think you asked me, hey, what's one movie that you would show somebody if you want to get them into like, oh, you didn't ask me. It was another person. What's one movie that you would show somebody to get them into horror, or get them in, like, if you had to show somebody to like, hey, best movie of all time, what would you show them? It's a fucking Thing.
Yeah.
Like off rip, like just in that one scene, and just because all you think is a buddy had a heart attack and they're trying to fucking bring him back,
and you're like, no
music,
and. If we're being honest, you're not really paying attention to that. You're paying attention to McCready trying not to get jumped by everybody at that moment.
Yeah, McCready, this is a scene where McCready just came back from outside, coming back by himself. Everyone suspects that he is been assimilated, and he's, at this point, has a flamethrower. And well, no, he gets the flamethrower later.
But he found that dynamite.
He gets a fucking stick. He gets like a bundle of dynamite and a fucking flare. He's like, anyone comes near me, I will blow this all up to hell.
Yeah, we're fucking all dead.
Which to me, it's like, why would you even fucking think that he was a Thing? Because the Thing's not trying to kill himself.
No. Thing's like, I am not surviving that.
I am not surviving this. Why would I do this?
Exactly.
Right? And it's not going to do stuff to where it's going to put itself in danger. So it's... that's when logic kind of leaves and the paranoia sets in.
Yeah.
Because they're like, no, fuck that, he's one of them, right?
Yeah.
And it's just leaving, the common sense is leaving your brain at that point. So he's fighting those dudes off, and he still has the stick of dynamite. He still has the bundle of dynamite, and Norris comes in to try to tackle him. McCready just shoves that motherfucker off, and then Norris fucking dies from a heart attack. Which I never fucking expect he just had. I thought it was literally the Thing really kind of assimilated him to
it's like
getting a heart attack.
Yeah, so like, why did he have a heart attack though? That's the weird thing.
Probably because he's not. look at him.
Or maybe he realizes, yo, if this stick of dynamite could take me out, could take the other thing out, maybe even Blair out, because at that point he's the thing for sure.
Mhm.
So maybe let me kill this body, so they can fucking not focus on him and he don't blow us to hell.
I'm not. That's a fucking theory I like.
Yeah.
I'm just going along the line of Norris was just not a healthy.
Or do you
individual.
think he never knew he was the thing?
He thought I think he never knew he was a thing. I
Yeah.
think it was one of those things that he was kind of transforming and he didn't know what the fuck was up.
Right.
Because I'm like, that's kind of one of those things. To me personally, I'm like, this is one of those things where the thing is simulated, probably not a good individual because
Yeah.
Norris looked like he's not the healthiest gentleman.
Right.
Right? Norris looks like he's not super fit and healthy. Like, there's not a lot of fat dudes at that station, but like, and he could be older, like a bum ticker and everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you literally didn't pick the right specimen, right? And then it just did what it did. Because like I said, if anything, that thing's going to try to keep you alive,
Yeah.
not just kill you, because it has no reason to kill you.
No.
Because if you die, it can die. But it puts itself in more danger. That's why, and his heart gave out, and the fucking shit's like, fuck, right? So they get him on the table, so they move him onto the table into the infirmary, and Doc and, Doc and, who's...
Windows is open them.
Yeah, Doc and Windows are trying to fucking crank up the defibrillator to bring him back, and he's fucking just kind of like doing... he's doing he's doing CPR, but not doing CPR.
Yeah.
Like he's pumping on Norris's chest, right? And he's like, "Fuck, man, I need the defibrillator because we're gonna try and save him."
Yeah.
Because they think he had a heart attack.
Right.
And as soon,
Well, he hits it once.
yeah, he hits him once. He hits him once, and
with
then
the
fucking kind of gets him jumping back up. And then the second time, Jose, I'm gonna let you.
The greatest fucking scene, fucking almost ever. So as he goes down to hit him, the fucking bottom torso just opens up. You just see a row of teeth, and it just chomps this dude's arms off.
Which is crazy to me because it's not even teeth. Like it's like teeth.
Yeah, it's
but
like
it's like
teeth, but
fucking,
it's like, yeah.
It's like his fucking like they took it took its bones
And it just restructured it
and
into fucking teeth.
to
or
like
something.
fucking teeth. Like it's a fucking chest. It's a stomach cavity.
And it's great. Like that scene gets you. If you've
Every
never
time.
seen this movie, it fucking gets
Every
you.
fucking time. To the point to where this movie is 40 fucking years old. I said it earlier and I'm going to say it again. We were in this fucking theater and there was someone on our roll that jumped. And I
Yeah.
swear to God, I thought it was a dude, but he fucking jumped. He's like, Jesus. And I'm
Yeah.
like, and I'm fucking in awe. I'm like, hey, yo, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yo, this
Yeah.
is fucking
No,
amazing.
I experienced that like a couple years ago when I fucking saw this movie. They showed like, I don't know, a couple years back they like found a 70mm print,
Uh-huh.
and they were just kind of touring it around America.
Uh-huh.
And it came to the draft house here back when they had the one downtown.
Uh-huh.
And me and my girlfriend went, and she'd never seen it before.
Uh-huh.
So that's how she first saw it. And the minute that scene happened, you just hear her. She's like, "Oh my God!" Just like because it hit her out of nowhere. Like what? And there was a couple other people down to the crowd too that was like, "What?" Like just jumped too
I was
because it's
like,
like
"Oh."
because you don't expect because you're just like
No. There was no musical cues.
Yeah.
There was no musical cues.
no nothing just bam.
Just like it just no monster sounds.
It's
It was
just
just
like chomp.
open chomp.
Yeah.
Ah! And then
the thing comes out. And
then
it's
he
just like-
fucking then Doc is like dead with no arms.
Yeah.
Because he bleeds out.
Yeah.
And then the
So probably
fucking
dies of shock as well. Like,
yeah, they shock and he bleeds out and then fucking because these dudes are older
Yeah.
and then obviously we get probably one of the greatest fucking practical effects. And you get an actual like Norris thing type monster
Yeah.
as a head of a fake imitation head of Norris comes out and it's like a fucking giant fucking like millipede devil fucking hybrid of evil like a fucking album cover
Yeah,
type
they just,
monster.
and they just light that motherfucker on fire.
Oh yeah, they cooked that bitch.
But then regular Norris's body head just
His
detaches.
fucking, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Right? That's my favorite. That whole scene is fantastic, but I love it when that fucking head just like peels fucking off. You see nothing but like green
Yeah.
shit, noticing that it was the thing, and it just kind of like plops to the fucking ground, and it kind of like it takes its fucking again all practical fucking
Yeah.
effects, people, all effects,
Yeah.
all of it, no CGI, no puppetry.
None needed.
Well,
yeah. Well, I
puppetry
guess you
maybe.
could say
No,
puppetry.
puppetry,
No,
yeah.
because he used
Yeah.
shit to fucking make the veins and shit
Yeah.
float everywhere.
Yeah, but it was like, but just at the same time, it's just this is just fucking wizardry.
And when we tell you Rob Rotine worked his ass off, he literally got sent to the hospital for exhaustion
Yes,
because he just was like, "Nope, I'm going to do a job.
we're going
on
to do this
motherfucker."
job, and
Yeah,
man, just seeing the fucking head trying to get away
yeah.
from
It
the
grows
pain.
like what you think are antennae, but
No,
they end up being eyeballs.
It's his fucking. No. First off, he uses its tentacle tongue
yeah.
to pull itself to kind of safety.
Spider-Man is his head off.
Yeah, just to kind of get away from like while the calamity is going on to the left or to the right, the left-hand side, the fucking head is pulling its way to hide so it can actually get itself and get the fuck out of Dodge. That's when it transforms into if you're afraid of spiders, man,
Yeah.
God bless you, because this movie might make you shit.
Yeah,
Like, because this thing turns into like a spider crab-like monster.
Yeah.
And you think her tentacles, like Jose was just saying, you think her tentacles, them some bitches' eyes. And what I've always thought, I've never really peeped this, which is crazy. Many times I've seen this fucking movie.
Yeah.
This new shit that I discovered, and probably because I was sober throughout this and not intoxicated like I normally am when I watch this. But, besides the point, I always thought his eyes, the tentacles that come out to form his eyes, I thought they literally came from his eye sockets.
Oh no! Yeah.
No,
He
came
just-
from his fucking
Yep,
forehead.
just bloop.
And just like bloop, just eyes, and he had 4 eyes, like
Yeah.
eyes in his fucking head and eyes on the fucking
He's
coming
like-
from the stalks.
Well, time for me to make my escape.
Yep. He's like, I'm gonna sneak out. He's like, well, I was like, hey man, I'm gonna hit that old dusty trail.
Yeah.
Trying to crawl out,
Like-
and then everyone's like kind of freaking out, and then like they're like, fuck, man, fuck, trying to kind of catch their breath, and then fucking Palmer turns around. Windows sees it.
Yeah.
Palmer turns around, and Palmer's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And they just look. And McCready sees it. They're like, nope. And he just fucking sets that
Lights
bitch
on fire,
ablaze.
boom.
Which is funny because it goes back to your fucking point that the monster, that the thing normal, that it's here is like, I need to stay alive.
Yeah.
So therefore, that shit needs.
Sorry, buddy. Like, hey,
sorry, bud. You got to go. Like,
Yeah.
And fucking Palmer's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Palmer's been a fucking thing the whole time.
Yeah.
But he calls out the other fucking crab-like things. Like, yeah, no, I don't need to blame suspicion. I need them to trust me.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that over there?
Yeah, exactly. Even
And-
though it doesn't work, and he
No.
still gets outed.
He still gets outed no matter what. But
Yeah.
it's kind of like, bleh. It's like, oh no. It's kind of like, oh no, what's that over there? And it's like literally something over there.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, thanks, man. Could have been horrible. Yeah.
That's right.
Shifty eyes.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that whole scene. And we're just leaving some stuff out, but that
Yeah.
whole scene. So speaking of scenes, man, what was the most tense scene to you about this
It's
movie?
definitely the blood scene.
The blood scene?
100%. Because it's done to fucking build tension.
Dude, yes.
And just like,
It's literally it's that whole scene was probably super tense because like it's like you don't know at this point who is who.
yeah.
You don't know. You don't know who is actually human and who has actually been assimilated. And at that point, you're looking at everybody's test and you're like, all right, so everybody could be actually human. And then Palmer shit jumps up and you're like, oh, fuck.
Maybe not. No.
Maybe not. Like, fuck. And then you're kind of like, okay, who else? Who else is like that? Who fucking else? Because at this point, what you're noticing is that motherfucker also is like saying, I cannot fucking expose myself just because he got caught don't mean
Yeah.
I need to get caught. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's that whole thing. I think to me, the most tense part of this, like, it's not even the blood scene. To me, it was the first sign of these motherfuckers not trusting each other. So it was McCready getting the bomb, getting the stick of dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Like, that whole scene is just like when they come like, hey, man, I just came back and I just found these. I left
Yeah.
McCready up there by himself. And it's just
Yeah.
that whole fucking thing of like super fucking tense.
Right. Or the scene prior, the blood sabotage
That too.
scene. That's another one where they just start trusting, like, Gary, I don't fucking Clark. And then this Clark that's kind of getting mad at that point.
Yep.
Because you're like, no, he's a thing. That motherfucker's a thing, and he's starting shit. Because he's like, well, I'm not trusting you. Da, 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 da.
And Clark is like, yo, Clark is ready to. Clark is like, I know what you did to my dogs, bro.
Yeah.
I'm ready to fight. Like, Clark at this point is like, I got nothing to live for, dog.
Yeah.
Y'all kill my damn pets. All y'all some bitches could die. I don't give a fuck.
Right?
He's like, especially you, McCready. I never liked you. You're fucking. You're
Really
fucking,
cool hat.
Your cool hat and your goddamn hair. Fuck you.
My
Thank you.
beard's better.
Exactly.
Clark does have a nice beard.
He did.
He does.
He did.
But yeah,
he
I'll
did.
give
He
him
did.
that.
Man, that shit, bro. Like super fucking tense every
Right.
time. And it's crazy that we're leaving some stuff out because, like, I shit you not, I really want you guys to go out and see this movie if you haven't.
Right.
You really need to.
So with that being said, do you want to talk about the final scene?
That's exactly the segue I'm looking
Okay.
for, my friend. Do you want me to ask or should you? You want to do the honors?
I can do the honors.
Go ahead, my friend.
So the final scene, after all is said and done, they just say, fuck it.
Oh, wait. They went after Blair.
Yeah, because they went after Blair and he's gone.
Blair-
Ends up he's building a UFO.
Yeah, building a fucking building a spaceship.
Yeah, building a little spaceship, building Rick's ship. What it looks like.
Just that's exactly what it
Yeah.
looks like. That's
And,
exactly what it looks like.
But fucking and then they're like, look, man, we're not making it out because after he's discovered, he basically just kills the generator.
Yep.
And he's like, look, dog, we're not making it out of here.
Nope.
It's like, well, we got to make sure that thing don't make it out of here.
Exactly.
Either.
They all nobly understood that this might be the time that they're gonna die, and they're kind of like, okay,
Okay, as long as that thing dies with us, we're fine.
yes,
So they decided we're just blowing this whole base up. They're lighting this motherfucker on fire.
yep.
And after that, I was like, what the fuck is this? Don't tell me this had a post-credit scene that we never knew of.
I'm about to say, like, dude, what?
But no, fucking. So yeah, Blair comes out and he starts murking everyone. Well, first they tell Childs, like, okay, Childs,
Yeah, Childs.
if Blair comes back without us, light him on fire.
Light him on fire. Yes.
And then fucking Childs just disappears. You see him run out.
Childs runs out, and now because Niles sees it, like, yo, he's like, yo, guys, but it's Niles, Gary, and McCready.
Yeah.
All sitting there, like, or in the setting up, trying to find the generator and find. They was actually looking for
Blair.
You looking for Blair,
Yeah.
and Niles looks out and he says, "Yo," like Niles looks out and goes like, "Yo, I just seen
Childs. He just took off.
and just took off," and he's just like, "Okay,
That's weird. That's fucking sus. But yeah. But all in all, it leads to them going to the generator room, and which is one of my favorite lines. They're like, he took the generator. He's like, can you fix it? But what did he say? He said the generator's gone or some shit like that.
He's like, "Yeah, the generator's gone." He's like, okay, "Can you fix it?"
Like, it's gone.
It's gone. Like,
Yeah,
what do
like-
you mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's gone. Like, bruh, like, huh?
Although before that, another scene that just cracks me up hard every time I see it. After they did the blood test on Nas, it's like, okay, you're good.
Oh,
hard cut.
Dog, Clark has some of the best fucking lines in
Yeah.
this fucking movie.
No, a hard cut to that motherfucker holding the flamethrower
Clark,
like
Gary, fuck.
And they're like, yes. And then they do Childs. He's like, get me the fuck out of here. Because, he passes.
Yeah.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Come on, man, cut me
Another
loose.
Hard cut. He got the flamethrower, and they are just ready.
Yep.
Like, they know Gary's the thing. And he's just like, okay,
He's
come
like,
on,
all right,
motherfucker.
come on, motherfucker. Please turn this bitch, light this bitch up. And he's like fucking Joe Budden. And I've been waiting.
Yeah. They fucking do the test, and he passes.
Yep.
And he's like, gentlemen, I know we've had a long day.
And most of you are tired.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to spend the rest of winter not tied to this fucking couch.
oh my god, the theater was fucking cracking
Yeah,
up.
it's just fucking awesome. That whole sequence of events, it just cracks me up. It's the best.
Man.
But like I said, the ending, they start fighting Thing Blair.
Yeah, one by one.
He's picking them off.
He's picking them off. He takes out. He assimilates. You see on screen that he assimilates Gary.
Yeah. He like sticks his hands through his fucking face,
man.
It's weird.
And just
It kind of reminds me of
like
the
fucking
shunting.
Oh, exactly what that is.
Yeah, but fucking it does that
I
shit.
can't wait till we do that.
Oh
fucking
man,
movie. Jesus
Bruh.
Christ.
And yeah, so he literally drags him off, And then Nas kind of gets an off-screen death, which kind of sucks.
It kind of but like
Nas is like, "Hey, what's going on over there?"
and he fucking and then you don't see him
and
anymore.
then you see McCready's like, "Hey, man, how's it going?" And McCready immediately knows.
Yep.
He's like, "Fuck."
Yep.
He just looks because he's about to just.
Yep. He looks. He's like, "Hey man, how's it going?" He doesn't hear anything. He's like, "Nas." It doesn't hear shit, and he just kind of raises up the fucking. He raises up the
detonator,
and he's
whatever
like,
they're called.
Yeah, it's a detonator. He was like, he
It's
raises
like old
up.
school
He's
detonator,
like,
yeah.
"Yeet." He's like,
Like Wile E. Coyote detonator.
He's like, the Wile E. Coyote detonator, straight from Acme.
Yeah.
He pulls up on it, and he's like, yeah, no, absolutely not.
He's like, I'll
He's
kill
like,
us all.
I blow this bitch up.
Yep.
Keep fucking with me. He takes 2 steps. Well, he walks towards that end, and then like the fucking thing comes out. Blair thing just says fuck it and just.
What did you think of the final, quote unquote, final form?
Nah, I thought it could have had more faces.
Yeah, I figured it should have been everything.
It could have been like at least the people that it could have like if it had Knowles' face in it, then I would have been. I'm like, okay, so that's.
And it might have been a budget issue, and like I said, Robert Dean's practically dying.
Yeah, he's like
doing these special effects.
He's like he's on fucking life support. Just like, I can do it, bro. You're 36.
And you are more stressed out than fucking the president. Relax, dog.
Like, relax, dog. Nah, he Shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
absolutely.
Nah,
But
I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah.
I wasn't disappointed.
Right.
Because if you think about it, that we haven't really saw it. It was kind of like running around. It could have just been but it could have been Blair versus McCready, but it's not. I wouldn't have gotten anything out of that because it's like, dog, at this point, Blair's far gone. Like, that's not Blair no more.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay. But you saw the tentacles.
Yeah, you did see the tentacles.
That snatched the fucking detonator. It was like, yo, no, fuck you. We are not doing this.
Yeah.
And then he's like, McCready is like, yo, fuck that. That shit's got to go off anyway.
Yeah.
Throws that shit and gives your fucking line.
He's just like, yeah, fuck you too. And because the monster like roars at him.
Yep.
That's when you're like, yeah, fuck you too, and just throws a stick of dynamite and just bounces and
bounces and fucking shit explodes.
Everything explodes.
So we get to McCready now, who has been drinking a bottle of I assumed it was Jameson, but I think it's Jim Beam.
It's Jim Beam because it's J and a B. That's
yeah,
why I was like,
but I always thought it was Jameson.
Yeah.
For the longest, it is a whiskey, but I want to say. Let me look and make sure I was wrong or right.
That's because I almost got an old fashioned there at the draft house because man, they're drinking a good whiskey. Let me get one. Like, nope, I'll stick with Old Faithful.
Yeah, the fucking tequila.
Good old tequila.
Okay, no. So yeah, I just found it here. He's actually drinking J&B Rare Blend. J&B is Rare Blend is a blended Scotch whiskey developed by Justerini and Brooks. The beverage features predominantly in the 1982 film The Thing as the preferred drink of U.S. Outpost 31's helicopter pilot R.J. McCready.
So what was it? Hold on, my bad.
J&B Scotch whiskey. So it wasn't an Irish whiskey. It wasn't even a bourbon. It was Scotch.
There you go.
So, yeah. But he's been drinking that, and it's been shown throughout the entire movie that he stays with that drink, right? However, in the making of it, because they knew that they weren't going to survive, they've been making Molotow cocktails out of these drinks. Now, Jose, here's the question I'm going to ask to you. Because McCready is sitting down, finally catching his breath as the whole camp is on fire. The whole, field stuff everything is ablaze, right?
Yeah.
It is about to be negative 100 degrees. He is probably going to freeze to death.
Yeah.
We finally get Childs to pop up. Both of them look at each other, and McCready goes...
Because Childs is like, you the only one to survive?
He's like,
and
yeah.
McCready's like, not the only one.
Not the only one. And he just looks at him. He's like, yeah, it's all right. He's like, well... And they both assume that one of them is a thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, if one of us was a thing by now...
Yeah,
we're
too tired to do anything about it.
Yeah, we're too tired to do anything about it right now. He's like, yeah, that's right. And McCready gives Childs the bottle.
Yeah.
And Childs drinks from the bottle.
Right.
And McCready just laughs as the movie kind of cuts and ends, as you see nothing but flames. Right? Jose, the question I want...
He just laughs after that and kind of like...
And just kind of like, fuck. And just kind of just cuts. Now, Jose.
No, that's just a theory.
It is theory.
A film theory. No, but no.
Man, I tried so hard
that's
not
hilarious.
to do it.
I know. I couldn't do it no more
I tried so hard not to do it, man. But, okay. Jose. we are both under the assumption that Childs is a thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? What gave it away for you?
Well, and so cinematographer Dean Cundy has come out and said, so I have a way I did it to which lets you know who's a thing and who's not a thing. And it's by the lighting in the character's eyes. I forgot. It's called. It's an actual thing. I forgot what it's called. But he said, if you're human, you can see a dot of light in your eyes. And for those people who are a thing, that light is fucking not there. So if you look at the final scene, Kurt Russell has the eyes, the light shining in his eyes, while Childs doesn't. So there's that. So that's what I was like, well.
Hey, that gives
Dean Cundy said he did that for himself, so technically, because John Carpenter was always like, no, it's up to you.
So, yeah, because of
John
course,
Carpenter's like, it's up to you. Maybe,
Like, look,
maybe they're
Carpenter-
both human, maybe they're both the thing. Maybe they're, you know.
Yeah, it's up to you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to say these are the two things that gave it away from me. And I, as a black man, I always want to believe that the black man in a horror movie survives. But even I fucking knew better here, right? And it wasn't blatant. It wasn't blatant to me when I first saw it because I had no idea. But over the years since I've watched it, it's been a couple of things that I've seen that has given it away from me. And for one, the biggest one was the fact that McCready has the typical ice breath when he's talking.
Yep.
Childs does not. And people was like, well, you could have. No. Absolutely not. If Childs is human, the ice breath that he would have had to come out, the moisture from his breath coming off of him, you would have seen that happening. Also, he didn't have a hat on.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, steam comes from the fucking hat as well. It comes from your head, and he's fucking damn near bald. He's bald.
Right.
So nothing happens there. And that's just deep cut.
Yeah.
But my favorite fucking theory on Childs being a fucking thing, when the fact that McCready hands over the scotch over to Childs, and Childs just drinks it, no problem, and he laughs. McCready has been making Molotov cocktails this entire time.
Yeah.
And while the thing actually has a memory, it may not know what fucking gas tastes like because it never tasted gas.
Yeah, why would it know?
It doesn't know what gas tastes like. So McCready had one of those bottles probably to defend himself. I also thought it was sealed because I was going to well, that deads that theory. But like, he fucking gives the bottle and he drinks from it and Childs is like, yeah, like refreshing. And McCready's like, yeah, we're going to no, he's one of them. Like, he's not going to fucking do anything to me because he doesn't have, like, because he's freezing, I'm freezing. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
But it was just little touches like that that made me go like, that motherfucker that individual right there, Your Honor, is a goddamn thing. And it sucks because it was Keith David.
Yeah.
And I was like, my man never fucking survives in these horror movies.
That's funny.
But hey, man, at least he made it to the last two.
And it's funny because here's some trivia. At a horror convention, Keith David was asked if he ever knew at the very end who was the thing, who wasn't. And he smiled and said, well, I don't know about Kurt Russell, but it sure hell wasn't me. Yeah. And then it goes on to say he may be right, as the movie's prequel establishes that while assimilating its victims, the alien gets rid of all artificial implants and appendages, including medical implants, fillings, and earrings. And at the end, Childs still does wear his earrings. He still has them on.
Yeah.
Now,
okay.
to be fair, that's the prequel. That doesn't count. So
Yeah.
but still.
Something to fucking, it's like some food for thought. That's kind of like, oh my God, this fucking movie still kicks ass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, dude.
And here's some like alternate endings.
Okay.
So multiple alternate endings were filmed.
Uh-huh.
One cut back. One of the endings was like it was some time was going to pass by, and it's revealed that McCready got rescued and survived. And he got a blood test, and it proved he was human. So hey, there you go. But John Carpenter, that was just a just in case ending.
Yeah.
Because John Carpenter didn't like it because it's like a happy ending. He'd rather have the ambiguous ending.
Yeah.
And then what else? And then the ending we talked about earlier with the Malamute, with the dog, like another dog pops up, like well, I gotta try this shit again.
Like bye.
Yep, round 3, I'll get it right this time.
Yep.
And then there was another one that showed Childs getting off and just getting up and walking off into the snowstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So that was it, leaving McCready by himself.
Yep.
Yeah. And then another ending that wasn't filmed was this: they were going to actually fight McCready and
I don't want to fucking.
Childs at the end. Then a rescue chopper was going to come. But then the two of them ended up just blowing each other up with a stick of dynamite.
Yeah, I wasn't with that one. The other ones were kind of like I would take those, but like nah.
Yeah.
I didn't need more fighting. That's kind of one of those things. Which is hilarious for me to say. I wouldn't need more fighting.
Yeah, no, we're good. Like, that ending is perfect. 100%.
Obviously, yes. Guaranteed.
Where was it at? We had some casting I had to tell you about. Because I'm like, hold up.
I knew this episode was going to go up at least 2 hours.
Oh, this motherfucker's long. Absolutely.
I should have warned you. I should have warned y'all that this was going to be 2 hours of content. Because Jesus Christ.
Jesus is the one. Lee Van Cleef, Jerry Orbach, Richard Mulligan, Powers Booth, and Kevin Conroy read the part for Gary, which the latter made the best impression.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Obviously. Anything else?
There's one. Oh, who was McCready, and I fucking lost it. It's pissing me off. I'm just gonna look it up. All the what ifs for McCready.
Fucking McCready, man. Like, I can't picture anyone else as McCready.
Exactly.
I can't. Like, we have talked about many of people playing different characters in these movies, and some of them might work and some of them wouldn't. I can't see anyone playing fucking McCready. That was Kurt Russell to a T.
To a T.
So, like, man, just oh my God, dude. This fucking movie, bro.
I can't find it no more. But
because you're not supposed to.
I'm not supposed to.
You're not supposed to.
But
what's up?
It was another one who was considered for the role. Was one Christopher Walken.
For fucking McCready?
For McCready. It's
no, absolutely not.
Yeah, fuck you too.
No. No.
Come on, man. I got a fever.
But no.
Foo Fighters.
Exactly. There it is. I can't do it as well as you can.
The Foo Fighters.
I can't do it as well as you can. So.
That shit's
but all right. Let's wrap this.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, man. We went long, but we love this movie, and you should too.
Yeah, you definitely should.
Yeah.
If it's not in your favorites, fucking movies, period, then trust and believe.
Yeah, where does this rank for y'all? Because this is number one for us. Easily.
It's definitely number one.
Where does this rank for y'all?
Yeah, like for ones that don't fucking
or even more, if you do not like this movie, tell me why.
Tell me why, so I can block you.
Yes, I just need to know what goes on in the mind of someone who does not like this movie.
I'll fucking block you. I don't need that shit in my life, all right? What I do need in my life is this is going to be a first one because this is actually not just a monster like a kaiju. This is literally a
This is a weird one.
Yeah. This is going to be, well, first off, let's get this out of the way. What was your favorite cinema villain moment?
Oh, it had to be the chomp. The same thing. Just favorite part of the movie.
The same part?
Yeah, the defibrillator.
Me, personally, the dog.
Yeah.
The dog.
That would have been my second guess. Because he just wait up like...
That is...
Because the whole time
that's
you're
a
like...
hell of a fucking reveal.
Yeah, because you're like, what the fuck is up with this dog? Oh, what the fuck?
That is a fucking reveal.
This motherfucker just splits open his face.
Yeah, it's fucking just...
If you look closely, his little dog skull just falls.
Yep. just plops and like, oh no, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, no,
Shout out to that one husky that tried to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yo,
that motherfucker was ripping the gate.
Dog, as soon as they came out, them fucking dogs booked. It's like
that one's like, I could chew this shit.
I was like, bro, I am getting the fuck out of here. Nah, baby, we
Nope.
And he got fucking, and he gets fucking, oh,
yeah, he gets
devoured.
squirted.
Anyway,
that's the one.
Anyway, I'm moving on.
That was your cue.
No,
I was like,
I'm
he
not.
gets squirted.
It was like, no. All right, Jose. Since we got our favorite cinema villain moments, typically what we do here in cinema villains is we like to rank. Not only do we like to rate and review our movies with our villains in them, we also like to rank them by 3 categories. Those categories are the motive, the drip, and the threat level. Now, for this being an alien type form, drip would probably not qualify as much as you would think.
Well, due to the fact it's a shapeshifter, it's drip. It's like, what is the drip of the person it's assimilated at the moment?
I wouldn't even say drip. I would say, I'm trying to remember what we wrote down for Godzilla and stuff, but I guess this is going to be new territory for us.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, how terrifying.
Well, I think we judged the suit.
Yeah,
Because, Godzilla always looked different
Yeah,
in the movies. I think if I remember correctly.
But, let's go the motive. But instead of drip, we go, actually, it'd be just how scary.
Okay.
How scary the monster is.
Okay.
Terrifying drip.
Okay, Shaq, okay.
And then, obviously, the threat level.
Yeah.
First off, the motive.
Motive is... Oh, fuck.
Dude, I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm giving it a 5.
I'm trying to find a reason not to give it a 5. I
have to give it a 5.
I don't think I can.
I trust me.
His motive is to just
trust and believe,
blend in, and eventually take over the world.
It's just blend in, and it did a fucking great job, dude. No, and it's only because of the actors.
Yeah.
But nah.
Even the dog actor, bro.
Fuck, man. Exactly. No.
It was like, no, absolutely 5. Yeah.
Guaranteed fucking 5. The motive was there, and it and it fucking almost got it. You can even say it.
You
fucking
can argue it won. Yeah.
You can literally argue
you can
that
make
it
that
won.
argument. Yeah.
It's like fuck that. Motherfucker was undefeated. Never lost.
Oh, which reminds me, another piece of trivia, real quick. John Carpenter considers this the first movie in his what he calls the Apocalypse trilogy. It's this movie, Prince of Darkness, and then In the Mouth of Madness.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
That's his Apocalypse trilogy.
I know. I'm not watching In the Mouth.
Oh,
of
really?
Madness.
Why not? You don't like it? Oh, come on, man. It's all right. It's not bad. Giant lizard, bro. That we never really see, but still, giant lizard.
All right, whatever. Okay,
back to the. So 5 for motive.
Scary Terry.
Oh, bitch.
Scaryisms. How terrifying was this monster?
He's pretty freaking terrifying.
5.
Yep.
Goddamn 5. I'm saying
because
it's 5.
you don't know what it. Yeah.
Nope.
It could be like, hey, Shaq, what you doing tonight? And then, next thing you know, I'm just like, ah!
Exact 5.
Yeah.
Fucking 5. This movie this would have scared the shit out of young Shag. Not even gonna hold you. I would have never looked at dogs the same way. Especially huskies.
Aw.
Would have never looked at a husky the same. If I'd have saw this.
Although the main dog was half wolf, half Alaskan Malamute.
Aw.
So there you go.
Still beautiful.
Still gorgeous. Yeah.
I would have never trusted it ever. I would have nope.
I kind of want a husky, but at the same time, I know the motherfuckers just walk up to you and just start singing. No, and it's just like, dog, no,
nope.
You're too loud.
It's like, look, man, I already have one of you, and that's Jose, and I can't do this.
Yeah, exactly. Just
but yeah, no, just 5.
Yeah,
guaranteed 5. And a threat level.
Is it a 5?
Is it a clean sweep?
Is it a clean sweep?
It's a clean sweep.
Is he joining Norman Osborn?
Yeah, he's a clean sweep.
Is he joining Big Dick Defoe?
It's clean sweep.
There you go, clean sweep. That's
clean
a 5.
Sweep. It's 5 for me.
Threat level's a 5 because you don't fucking.
No.
The scariest
fucking thing is you never knowing.
You could have a flamethrower and that's literally your only.
That bitch gonna run out of gas and
then you better pray you hit him.
Boy,
and nothing else is assimilated.
You have to cook every inch of that fucking thing because it will get you. It's not going to stop until it fucking gets you. That is the fucking scare. And you can't trust a fucking soul. That is fucking terrifying. Because you had the one person that you were cool with 2 days ago. You can't fucking now. You can't even fucking trust him because you don't know if that's even him or not. That is fucking terrifying. And I'm telling you now, if Jose was assimilated,
If Jose was fucking the better times. No, I'm joking.
You ruined it.
I'm married. We don't have sex no more.
You fucking ruined it.
No, I had to. You were going too far. I had to shut this shit down.
All right. Yep.
I'm getting into bedtime sillies. No.
Okay. You know what? I deserve that. I fucking deserve it.
But no, go ahead, Greg.
Nope. It's good. I got nothing. But yeah, no, it's clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
It was rare. Rare clean sweep. Rare clean sweep.
Will it happen again next week, though?
If you watch Prey.
Oh.
But other than that, man, I'm not going to keep these people. We have literally kept them for over 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you've literally listened to all of this all the way through, kudos.
Kudos to you. Thank you so much. We love you so much for that. You're amazing. You're the best.
Yeah, Thank you could be clapping cheeks right now. Our voice. That could be an actual thing.
Clapping cheeks?
Someone actually fucking beating fucking cheeks in with our podcast playing in the background.
Shout out to y'all if you're doing that, because goddamn, I don't think I'd have the
mental fortitude.
Yeah, I'd be distracted. I'd be like, what the motherfucker say?
Hey man, kudos to you, dog. Give her the old heave ho for me. Give them the old heave ho.
Oh no!
Give them what for?
Give them what for?
Oh God! For Jose and I'm Shag, telling you to nighty night and keep your butthole tight.
God damn it! I was like, don't say it, Shag. He said it.
We love you.
We love you once again. Follow us, all that shit. Goodbye, sweet dreams. Have fun with that.
Do it the butt arrow.
Oh, no.
Sexy. Hey, doing the butt. Hey.